Elden Ring releases for me in an hour. Yay.
Okay.
Not gonna be playing it though.
Why not?
Because I'm gonna be doing D&D.
Where'd you download it for?
PS5 and PS4.
And PS4?
If you buy it on PS5, you get both.
This is kind of weird.
I know, a lot of games have been doing that. Not that I'm complaining though. If you buy on PS5, it's a bit more expensive nonetheless. So it kinda makes up for it.
If you say so.
I do say so.
If you say so.
There's no if. I am saying it, Jordan.
If you say so.
Nah.
If.
But I was saying it, so where's the if?
If.
But there's no if.
This went on for several hours.
I think when I start playing Elden Ring, I'm actually gonna start as a deprived. Or whatever they're calling it in that game.
Why is that?
I watched a video recently, which actually raised a good point, since I've been considering what starting class I wanted. It suggested doing Deprived because Elden Ring is a brand new game, and with Deprived, you basically start off with nothing but a stick. So you'd essentially be scavenging for whatever equipment and fighting style that you can get. And Yeah, and I think that would make for not only an interesting, viewing experience, but also a very interesting first playthrough. And after that, then on my second playthrough, I can go all, what's his name? I'm forgetting the name of the famous samurai, but I could go all samurai if I wanted to without feeling any worry about it.
My first character I ever made was a deprived in Dark Souls 3.
They were deprived?
Yep.
Why?
Well, you see, whenever I first played Dark Souls 3, I looked over everything, saw that everyone started at certain levels, and then found a level 1 character that started with only 10s in every stat, so I picked him.
Sorry, I'm not seeing the logic here.
What do you mean?
Why did you pick him? Why? Was it because of the 10s in every stats or the level 1?
Yes.
So you saw he was weaker than everyone else and just chose him?
No, I chose him because he had 10s in every stat, and he was level 1.
So it's because of the uniformity?
It's because he had 10s in every stat.
No, you're saying that. I just don't get why that would make you choose him,
Because he was naked, had 10s in every stat, and was level 1. I don't understand what you're confused about here.
You can say the same thing over and over again as many times as you want. That still doesn't explain. What is it about the nakedness in the level 1? Is it because he's naked and he's level 1 that he's so funny or something? Did you find it funny or what?
There was nothing funny about it. It was just the character I picked.
Okay. What, you just liked it?
Also, hi, Matt.
Hey, Matt. We're talking about Dark Souls.
Fun. I have been watching somebody play through Bloodborne for the first time. It's an experience.
Was it RT?
Time?
Yes, for the first time.
Oh, rough.
Yeah. They died a lot.
Who was it?
A guy known as Clay, half of a group called the Nyan Cave.
Interesting.
Yeah, there are a couple guys that stream on YouTube for, shits and giggles. They play games and stuff. They're
Bloodborne is the only Seki Soulsborne game I have yet to beat. Because that game is... Its focus is on a play style which is the antithesis to how I usually play.
I have been absorbing and realizing your play style throughout your entire playthrough of Dark Souls.
You mean Demon Souls?
Demon Souls, yeah.
Yeah. I am patient defense man.
In other words, he's a pussy!
Yes.
Yeah, and Bloodborne encourages, going ham and doing ham things.
Yes. When I go ham, my brain just stops working, and if you play a Souls game without thinking, you die.
That is not true, because I've played Souls games without thinking.
You're thinking
Almost all the
unconsciously.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are. I've seen you play. You pretend you're stupid, and then you do the smartest shit.
See, that's not me thinking. That's just me acting. I play based off of instinct.
Well, your instinct's a genius.
Yeah, that's called muscle memory, and that can be very, very important for games like that.
So, we are all officially here. So
Oh, hey, Chaos.
Fuck the rats! Fuck them!
hey, Chaos got here before.
Yeah, I've been here before you, Scorp.
Why didn't you say anything?
No, I was making reference to Plague Tale. Fuck the rats. I hate the rats. Fuck the rats.
Anyway, he did say something, and I said hi to him. And then I went back to rambling about Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, I was just enjoying listening to Obi.
Because Dark Souls 3 is by far my favorite Souls game, and it's the only game I have ever played that I took the time to get all 100% of the achievements.
You did?
I did.
Damn, that's actually very impressive. And actually, hold on, before we start, I gotta ask. You went up to some fucking level of New Game Plus, where you were receiving millions and millions of souls and never bat an eye when you lost them. How high was that?
I think the highest I ever got it was 8 million souls.
No, like your New Game level.
Oh, I don't know, like New Game plus 14, somewhere around there.
The
maybe
fuck?
Maybe 20 something. I don't know. I kind of lost count.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
It doesn't get any harder past New Game plus 9 though. So.
I thought it did.
No. New Game plus 9 is where the difficulty peaks.
At which point, it's all just plateau, or you get so used to it that it gets easy.
No, like seriously, the difficulty of the game does not increase anymore after New Game plus 9. Once you
At
hit
that
New
point,
Game,
they just throw their hands up and give up. Like, yeah, we can't challenge you, dude.
But I do remember the highest amount of souls I ever had was 8 million, and I actually lost them all because I lost it the first time because I was sprinting through an area and somehow I got cornered and I got killed for it, and then the next time I yeeted myself off of a cliff because an invader had invaded me and he wasn't very good, so I killed myself.
And then you just kept sending me messages like, hey, I lost 5 million souls, lol. I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck?
I would constantly send Phenom updates of my souls count because he is definitely not a person who hoards souls, so it bothered him greatly if he saw any more than 5 digits in my souls counter.
Yes, that's and I never played New Game Plus, so it gave certain emotions to me, as what his messages did.
I actually got the maximum amount of vertebra shackles that I could invading so much in one of my accounts as a Mad Phantom.
Bruh.
So anyway, back to D&D.
Yeah, D&D time.
Adelsar Day and Thorgrim disappeared, and I need Tauntaun and Jubilee to give me some wisdom statements.
Again?
Yes. Yes.
I am highly curious as to what the fuck was this.
Yeah, I know. I re-rolled those before we left last time.
You did.
Oh, Oh, you want me to do it again?
Of course.
God damn it.
It ain't gonna stop.
God,
Nothing stops.
Okay.
Means I got
21.
6 on the die.
I got a 19 on my die, so...
Alright, Tauntaun, you begin hearing over the... Wait, you two aren't on deck. Yeah, okay. You begin hearing the sounds of revelry and enjoyment over the side of the boat. This way.
Why is there a party in the ocean?
Crap.
Is there a crab rave going on? Am I missing on a crab rave?
Is Tauntaun going towards the edge of the boat?
I don't know. Are you going towards the edge of the boat, Tauntaun?
No. Been there, done that, seen the funky hat.
Alright, in that case, roll me another wisdom save, please.
I'm gonna make my way towards him, though, if that's alright with you.
Okay.
Like right about here.
You do feel compelled to go look over the edge of the boat.
Nope, we're gonna put a kibosh on that right now. I'm gonna start doing this and tell, I was about to say Hudson. That's not right.
Henderson.
Yeah, no, I'm not the shy fucker.
Oh, not him. There's too many H names that are going through my head right now.
Who are you trying to address?
That.
Hubert?
Hubert. Thank you. I'm telling Hubert if Tauntaun starts going towards the edge, grab him. And I'm starting to do a counter charge to help out everyone who's still up here. I'm basically trying to give him advantage if he has to make another save.
Yep.
To be charged.
Alright. So Tauntaun, as you peer over the edge of the boat, you see 3 faces you haven't seen in quite a while, and 2 of them are currently splashing one another, while your straight man here is lounging in a floating beach chair reading a book. They look like they are having a grand time.
Do not recognize the bodies in the water.
I would like to point out that Tauntaun has never once said the phrase.
Yeah, I know. I've kept that in mind. But anyway, Julian and Gio are currently playing. They seem to be having a great time while Jack is casually reading a book.
Didn't I leave you fuckers in the other dimension?
You thought we wouldn't come and find you? Why don't you come and join us? The water feels great.
It's a fucking ocean and I can't swim.
But it's very warm ocean and we'll keep you afloat.
Ew.
Bruh. I'm actually surprised I'm wearing clothes.
How's
So
Hubert doing, by the way? He hasn't made a move.
He's fine. So Tauntaun, now that you see the bodies in the water, I need you to roll a wisdom save with advantage, if you would be so kind. Alright.
Oh, really? Really?
Alright, so you really want to jump in the water, and you need to roll in athletics to see if you can wiggle out of Hubert's grasp.
Thank God he's not gonna
go
go.
well. Him a -1. I rolled it.
Damn it!
What the
Are
fuck?
you serious? The one time you need to roll low. And it's official.
You gave me a
Oh.
and I got fucking double 13.
Thank God,
I think
Hubert.
it's official. Not the player doesn't want the character dead, but the character still wants to die.
Well, he is semi-suicidal.
Back
So-
of Tauntaun's mind. I'm useless. I'm gonna go first.
Alright, so Tauntaun, as you're beginning to climb over the edge of the boat, you feel an arm lock around your head before holding you in place and making sure you cannot jump.
Well, I didn't think you'd put me in this position.
I didn't think I would have to be in this position.
Alright, drag him downstairs if you can.
I honestly don't understand what you all are seeing. It's just pale, legious corpses out there.
Yeah, well, I'm not seeing it either, so if that helps. If anything, I'm trying to prevent what they're doing to our friends. There's some mind effects going on here, Hubert.
Hubert
I
is
bet you
going.
guys are happy that I don't have teleportation spells.
In all honesty, if you did, I would probably just chalk you up to a bus.
No, this was out of character. Tauntaun does not have a single teleportation spell. It's why his movements suck.
That's for Adolf Sarday and Jubilee to do. And I'm gonna be moving with them while continuing the performance. How's our little guy? Is he actually supposed to be on deck or is he below deck?
Anton brought him up.
Yeah, I brought him by the tail.
Hey, come back down deck below deck with us.
Okay.
I'm just gonna continue the performance. Hopefully keep my friends alive.
Okay, let's
Fairly certain most of us are more lovers than friends at this point.
see. While I shift everybody along, and once the map changes, we are going to go to Adelsarday and Thorgrim to see how they're holding up. Because
I'm
Thorgrim-
sure we're having a great time.
Speaking of Thorgrim, I need to give you inspiration because you said you wanted to jump off the boat before I told you to make your third failed wisdom save.
Honestly, as soon as you put down the token of his wife, I was just like, fuck it, I'm jumping.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're getting another DM inspiration.
He's like Florida. It's old people and fucking scented.
Alright,
So-
Badger.
So you get another DM's inspiration, and now we get to see what's happening between Thorgrim and Adelsarday as we jump cut to them.
Okay.
All right, Matt, you go first.
What exactly? We're back down below decks, right?
Yeah, Adel just teleported you like mid-jump.
Right. Thorgrim latches heavily onto Adelsarday's wrist. I'm sorry. I recognize the bodies in the water.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, you fucking idiot!
Unfortunately, in order to get advantage, I have to be within 30 feet of him, so...
You're fucked. Unless we're like 30 feet above them right now.
As you say this sentence, you immediately remember that Amber is waiting for you in the water.
Shit. Thorgrim's doing like the uncomfortable like foot tapping, like.
Adel will look at him before grabbing like his head with both her hands, and she's going to cast this. Greater restoration.
Does
Restoration.
affect the charm person, so that'll help.
Greater breathing.
Breathe,
that's-
Thorgrim,
that's-
breathe.
That's Demon Slayer.
Alright. It's also JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Come on.
Yeah,
Natural
Hummel.
talent. Natural talent.
So, Thorgrim, you no longer recognize the bodies in the water.
Thorgrim in Adelsarday's hands kind of does that. Okay. Okay. I don't recognize the bodies in the water.
Focus on
I don't recognize the bodies in the water. I don't recognize the bodies in the water. I don't recognize the bodies. And he's like got his hands over his ears and he's shutting his eyes and he's clearly not in a good place.
Adel will look around. Are there any pillars or anything?
Pillars.
Yeah.
Not that you can see, no. And around this time, the rest of you are getting below deck with Hubert dragging Tauntaun in tow.
And I'm dancing my way along.
Tauntaun, roll a wisdom save with advantage. All right,
Wow.
you really want to go and join your
boys.
friends in the pool party.
My boys.
Like, what?
In order, roll 20. In order for advantage to work, you need to roll 2 different numbers.
That's not
He
true.
did.
You just need to roll 2 times. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
all
Twice,
advantage.
No, but
No,
No, but one roll has to be bigger than the other for the advantage to work.
Anyway,
I think
yes,
he's just yelling at roll 20.
yes, not
Anyways, is there any part of Hubert's arm that is exposed, fleshy?
no. He wears long sleeves.
Okay, by exposed and fleshy, I mean no armor.
He doesn't wear armor.
Oh, okay. Where'd that bite come from? I don't have a bite. That is a shame. Can I try and bite him? My claws use the same stats as fucking arms. I forgot I put that there.
And you still did 0 damage.
Well, yeah, that's the minimum I can do.
So,
I have a -1.
It's just kind of
so
sad.
The
Jubilee,
real question is, did I hit? Where am I getting this +3? Oh. I have less on for something.
so Jubilee, you see Tauntaun suddenly bite onto Hubert's arm, with Hubert just looking slowly down at Tauntaun, the way an adult would just look very sadly at a child who's misbehaving, and Hubert does not look like he's actually bothered at all by this.
The baby is having a temper
Julie was
tantrum.
worried that Hubert was going to hurt him, but then sees that and is like, it's really that pathetic, isn't it?
Then you see Hubert pull out his short sword.
So, he's trying. Remember, he's under a mind effect. And
If I render him,
if-
if I render him unconscious, he will no longer be under the mind effect.
yes, but I really need to keep doing this performance thing with him awake right now. Once we get to the rest of the group, then you can do that. Just bear with it for a few more steps, okay?
I didn't mean to click that.
I would rather not. Alright. Tauntaun, roll another wisdom save with
I
advantage.
just inks on the ship.
25!
Alright,
Fuck.
you finally begin listening as the sound of your friends slowly becomes muffled. And you still hear it, but you no longer feel compelled to join them in the swim.
I'm not gonna stop fighting Hubert.
Now it's just kinky.
I think it's more about the fact that this man likes cinnamon and cinnamon's fucking tasty.
Well, good news. He looks semi-normal now.
I strongly disagree.
I said semi.
And I still disagree with you.
They just see us walking in with beads still dancing. Okay, good. That'll do, Hubert. Everyone, keep focusing on me right now. Whatever is going on is trying to affect our minds, and what I'm doing is trying to counteract it.
And
Thorgrim kind of like spins around almost mechanically, and then just stares directly at Jubilee.
Ada will stand up straight and just sigh deeply.
I am not stopping the nibbles.
I know you guys humored me with my performances before, but this is more to keep us alive.
I trust you.
I think I'm going to kill Tauntaun.
Why?
You see Tauntaun currently fighting Hubert.
Still nibbling on him.
You have my permission.
Please, for the love of God, let him go. I know you're not affected right now.
For these tasty!
Stop it.
Adelsarday,
Cinnamon roll!
Adelsarday, and Thorgrim, I need wisdom saves, please.
Oh
God damn
my
it.
goodness.
Well, they're within 30 feet of me, so I think he gets the advantage now.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to make it as easy for you guys as possible. Thank God.
Nope.
Hold on. All
I
right,
failed again.
Thorgrim, buddy, pal. You begin hearing footsteps coming down the stairs.
Oh, spin around, hammer out.
Thorgrim, repeat after me. Repeat after me, Thorgrim. You do not recognize the bodies in the water.
I don't recognize the bodies in the water, but I do hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
Follow the arrow, Thorgrim.
I'm follow the arrow now. Goodbye, guys.
No.
I'm follow the
Thorgrim, focus on me. Don't focus on anything else. Focus on me.
He doesn't recognize the bodies in the water, but he does recognize the person. What?
Question.
What?
Thorgrim, are you considered a willing creature right now?
Depends on what you mean by willing. Willing for what?
I'm a haste.
What?
Okay.
What are you doing?
You'll understand in a second.
Oh, I
Thorgrim,
know
Are
what-
you willing to be hasted?
Oh, I know what he's gonna do.
Are you willing to be hasted?
Oh.
I'm gonna just noom towards my wife.
Hold
I'm
on.
coming, baby.
Hold on. I need you to show the exact path you're making.
The exact path that the arrow went.
But see, that runs.
That goes right through me.
Yeah, that goes through Jubilee and the table.
Well, you told me to follow the arrow. I'm following the arrow.
Yeah,
That
he's
was,
going.
that was more me following where the arrow.
I guess he's just saying nothing's changed. Okay.
He's just going right through Jubilee, just shoving her out of the way.
I meant more follow with your eyes, but I wanted you to see that Amber is waiting for you.
No, I'm very well aware.
Yeah, but now we need to know the path that you take, because that will depend on whether or not Tauntaun can touch you.
Actually, haste isn't a touch spell.
Is it not?
No, it's 30 range, I believe.
Yeah, range from 30 feet.
So it
He
is.
doesn't need to touch
I
it.
had thought it was touch for the longest time until someone else pulled this fucking trick on a monkey.
Duly noted. Alright, so are you casting haste on Thorgrim?
Yes.
Okay.
The only caveat is that he does have to be willing, otherwise this does shit for dick.
So Thorgrim, are you willing to be hasted?
Do I know it's Tauntaun casting it?
You can see Tauntaun waving his hands, and you recognize the feeling as it begins washing over you.
Oh, cool. Now I can go investigate the noise faster. Yes, I am willing.
Cool.
Okay, the second that it takes effect, I'm dropping it.
Okay, Thorgrim.
I'm willing to be heard.
Okay, you cannot move or take actions until after your next turn. So, for the time being, you cannot move or do anything.
Okay, that's all I can do.
Good move, Thorgrim. Tauntaun.
You're just sitting there doing that.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. That's weird.
I'm going to use some sorcerer points to get my 5th level spell slot back. And I'm going...
No, I don't like that, so...
You do not see what he sees.
I know,
What do we see coming? Do we see anything?
Nope.
but I do know that he's under its control again, don't I?
Oh, that's fine.
So,
I
you're
mean, I would
Sorry.
assume Burger has to make large motions to move as fast as he does, so it's just haste.
So you're casting Greater Restoration on him again?
Yeah.
Alright, so Thorgrim, as you see Amber approaching you, as she reaches her hand out to you, you watch as she disperse into mist, and you know that she was never real in the first place once more.
You hear Thorgrim is about to like scream out, "No!" and then he remembers and goes, "Oh."
Nothing is only us. Focus on only us, okay? Anything else is not real.
I hate this place. I hate this place. It's playing with my mind. It keeps making me see my wife.
Keep focusing on me. Just keep focusing on me. If you keep focusing on that, it's gonna try to get you again.
Thorgrim sits down on the ground and starts rocking back and forth in his head and his hands.
Personally, I feel that we should just fucking Odyssey this and just tie ourselves to something.
Well, I was thinking of that, but there isn't really much here that we could tie ourselves to.
Hey, El Sarte, have you checked on anyone else?
Ricky should still be
we're
in
on a
our...
living ship. Just have it cover us and keep us dead.
She's gonna go check on Ricky.
Good call. Yeah, there you go.
As you open the door, I will need a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Brother. Advantage
And,
or
Yeah, you're a
no?
little far
You will
away
not have
from me.
advantage because you are not within 30 feet. Alright. So as you begin reaching for the door, you begin hearing the sounds of men and women crying and yelling out in despair as you recognize the sounds of people being killed on the top side, there we go, on the deck. And then you hear people shouting in Elvish, drow warriors killing indiscriminately as they are invading an area. And then you recognize the voice of one of your former generals shouting, "In the name of Lady Adelsarde, leave none of them alive!"
Is that Hubert?
No.
Damn, that sounds like a total Hubert thing. Hello?
Adel freezes mid-movement and then very slowly looks up. Is she compelled to go up there?
Roll a wisdom save. With disadvantage, if you would be so kind.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Do I seriously have to do this fucking again?
Almost
Do you
robotically.
see her freezing?
Yes. And let him finish what he was saying real quick.
Alright.
She's just staring up at the ceiling, like, very silently, and then she kind of looks, rather than stoic, she looks very scared.
Nope. Not having that.
Roll another wisdom save.
Oh boy.
This one's from me.
Let's hope I fail this one. Nice.
Alright,
Hooray, I failed.
you are now paralyzed.
For how long, though?
A minute.
Alright.
It'll. Not real. I'm gonna just kind of shimmy my way over this way. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me.
Thorgrim is going to get up, walk to the nearest room,
And roll a wisdom save. Right?
Well, Thorgrim's the closest to me, so he is advantage still.
Yes. Alright, Thorgrim. As you approach the door, and right as you are about to touch it, you hear a very familiar voice go, "Are you having a bad time?"
Hammer out.
Do it.
You son of a bitch!
You do
Where-
not recognize who that is.
Are you?
I'm over here. If you would like to have another word, shall we go below deck?
Don't do it.
Does that sound like
Thorgrim,
something?
you do not leave me.
That
right
does
now.
not sound like something the puppeteer would say.
Oh no, he will happily have one-on-ones with you, because, as far as you know, he would do it to crush your adamant spirit to try and beat him.
But relocate, that's the part that gets me. You wouldn't
Yeah,
give a
no,
shit.
it just sounded a little off because usually he likes toying with my emotions, not actually like facing me in single combat.
You want to roll a wisdom save?
Yeah, maybe like a disbelieve the illusion wisdom save this time.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, this fucker.
That's way better.
So, as you begin to feel like you're about to break it, you see him wave his hand as a dart of force forms over his shoulder before it zooms at you, and you are going to take.
What?
Oh, I'm
What?
actually taking damage. Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
God, this one's real.
What?
And you are going to take 15 psychic damage.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I have 7.
But it but it feels like force damage.
Good.
Do I see whatever he's looking at?
No.
My head.
Okay. Orgrim, just close your eyes and do not look and do not go anywhere. No matter what happens, do not leave this spot.
It hurts. Make it stop.
I'm here.
Thorgrim crouches down, clutching his head.
Come on, Thorgrim. Are you a warrior or are you a coward?
Stop it.
Cowardice is good. Cowardice keeps you alive.
Hey, Jubilee, you need to roll a wisdom save now.
Ah, shit. Okay. I don't think I get the advantage for myself, do I?
I don't believe so, no.
Need friendly creatures within me, so yeah, not including me. Unfortunately, I do not get the advantage. Fortunately, I've been rolling pretty good.
Alright, you begin...
Wrong!
You begin recognizing...
You and any friendly creature.
Oh. Oh, I do
Yeah,
get the
you do
advantage.
have to.
So I'll roll one more time. Oh, that's way better.
Alright. So, you begin recognizing a voice, a voice on top deck. Before you shake your head, you begin remembering that Thorgrim is the one who needs your attention more right now.
I do not recognize the bodies in the water. I do not recognize the bodies around me. I do not recognize any of them. Thorgrim, repeat after me. I do not recognize them. I do not recognize them.
I do
Just
not
over and
recognize the
over.
bodies. I do not recognize the bodies. I do not recognize any of them.
I need you to roll a athletics or acrobatics, and Adel Sarday, I need you to roll 2 wisdom saves.
Okay.
Well, I'm within 30 feet of Adel Sardine now, so...
One you will have with advantage, the other you will not.
Alright.
Oh,
Normal.
Lord.
Advantage.
Alright.
20.
You are no longer paralyzed, and you are no longer under the effect, and the voices you heard above you fade away as you break out of the charm.
Okay, that's
Thorgrim.
fine. You broke out of my thing too, but that's fine.
Thorgrim, you on the other hand, begin muttering to yourself as you suddenly feel the puppeteer's hand around your neck as he slowly begins lifting you into the air.
Hey, wait. Oh no.
Is he actually going in, is lifting in the air?
Yes.
What?
This is
Oh,
real.
no.
This is real. It's actually him.
Where is he?
In front of me.
I'm gonna take a swing of my mace there then.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
Sure. Disadvantage.
Oh, there's the man.
Still 17 to hit.
Alright. So you swing the mace, but you do not meet anything as you just swing at empty air, as you can hear Thorgrim choking and gasping for air, as now Thorgrim is being drug along.
I'm gonna...
Hold on, where is it? One of these spells does something in an AoE, and I'm sorry, Thorgrim, but you may have to take some damage. Ice Knife!
Before that happens, am I allowed any feeble attempts to remove whatever this is from actually gripping me?
You can roll an athletics or acrobatics.
Nice, I'm gonna roll athletics. Yeah.
You
Get angry.
You begin kicking at where you see the puppeteer's hand, but since you're still under the illusion, you can't tell that your hand is just passing through, and you just think that his overall strength is what's holding you in place.
My mate passed through him in his vision.
Thorgrim could not tell. It looked like
Gotcha.
you hit him, you just didn't do anything.
Can I put my goggles on?
No, because Tauntaun said he's casting Ice Knife.
Alright.
Yes, I am specifically aiming, I suppose technically at the floor of Barnaby.
Okay.
That works.
It's just going to explode anyways.
Okay.
Sorry, Barnaby!
Make a ranged spell attack with disadvantage anyhow.
I mean, technically I'm inside Barnaby. Where there was advantage or no advantage. Plus,
I said,
shit.
I said do it.
Working on it. Okay.
Fucking roll.
I'm working on it, alright?
Hey, wise, eh?
I rolled an 11.
All right. So that does not hit the critter that's actually doing this, but now you get
That explodes.
Thorgrim, you automatically fail the dex save because you are crippled.
Ow.
Now I need you to roll the 2d6 for me, Tom.
Oh, creatures within 5 feet. Oh god, I'm so sorry. That's a lot of damage.
I'm hoping it'll shock him out of it at this point.
So Thorgrim, you feel a sudden burst of cold wash over you as you take 12 points of cold damage, and I need you to roll a wisdom save with advantage now.
So I guess you could say that I'm cooling his head.
Alright. So, luckily for you, Thorgrim, the vision of what was holding you disappears. Unluckily for you, Thorgrim, this takes its place.
Why?
As you see a mantis-like claw is actually gripped reverse style around your neck, holding you aloft. As you see this large singular eye looking around, it focuses on Tauntaun for a moment before it shifts its eye back to you, and the entire time you hear a strange clicking, and every movement it makes you hear a low groaning as the keratin of its limbs grind against each other, as it now seems to realize you recognize it.
It's a predator. Thorgrim looks down at this weird mantis-like creature. And right at that moment, a particularly sharp chunk of ice jams right into his butt cheek. And that makes him mad. I would like to rage.
Okay. So, everybody except for Thorgrim is considered to be surprised, so they do not get their turn in combat.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Now it is Critter's turn, and it's going to dart its eyes around before it fixates its view on Adelsarday.
Let's fix that.
Adelsarday. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Let's see.
No advantage for still being within the 30 feet?
Yeah, I have advantage, so long as it's within 30.
Am I within 30?
Yes, you are.
Should be.
Nice.
Okay,
All
roll
right.
20, we need to have a talk.
So, Adelsarday, you see Thorgrim currently struggling in the air before your vision begins turning red and you feel a sharp pain begin encroaching along your forehead to the back of your head. And Jubilee, you hear Adelsarday making noises of discomfort. And as you turn to look at her, you see a jagged iron crown going across Adelsarday's brow. Slowly but surely, as now Adelsarday's eyes begin turning red. Adelsarday,
Yeah.
on your turn, you will be compelled to kill every creature you see in this room.
The crown of madness.
The crown of happiness, yay!
Okie dokie.
And
Did a lot of reason.
technically speaking, you're only allowed to make melee attacks. But that's no fun. So you use
come on.
everything in your power to kill them.
Well, I was wondering if you would get to see this version of Adelsarday. I guess you will.
Let's see, Jubilee, you are considered surprised, and as I said, Adelsarday, you are considered surprised, so you don't get to start your murderalizing until next turn.
Go
Aw.
back to the top.
Thorgrim!
Oh wait, he's not considered.
Yeah, Thorgrim gets his turn.
What? What's in the eye?
there's an eyebrow twitch, and then like a lip twitch, and he just goes completely nuts. Reckless attacks, Warhammer, go, 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 go.
Okay, your reckless will just give you regular, because since you are grappled, you would originally have a disadvantage.
Okay, so we're
So aura.
Does that hit?
I'm really good at that.
Yes.
Cool. I would also like you to make a strength saving throw.
Wrong.
Strong. Strong.
Good.
Be sure of exactly what my combat maneuver is.
Welcome to 5th edition, where your saves aren't high unless your stats are.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm looking at my
That would also do it.
12, 15.
Okay.
I thought that's what it was. So take first 6 points of ouch damage, and then another 7 points of maneuver damage, and then make the strength save.
Okay. Made it strength save.
Is it higher than 15?
Yes.
Yeah. So then second attack. Attack also reckless. Another 20. So that 13 plus another. Yeah, maybe make another strength save.
Okay. So what happens if it fails?
It falls prone.
Alright.
You trip attack.
Yep.
So, in your mindless flailing, you don't really mean to, but your other warhammer slowly slips off of its rope from your grasp as it falls and cracks the creature in the knee, which causes it to yell out in surprise before falling prone.
You Looney Tunes it.
That's sweet. Does it still have me grappled?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just now laying down with you grappled, which is now awkward.
Yes. So I am going to fuck it. I'll pop my action surge
Oh, hold on.
for another 2 Warhammer attacks. 17.
That does not hit.
Okay. I wish it was advantage.
Hold on. It's pro. Does he have advantage against that?
No.
No, because because I also have disadvantage for the grapple.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Reckless too. Wouldn't that make it advantage then? Because it's 2
Nope.
advantage and 1 disadvantage.
It
I don't
doesn't-
know how the mechanics work.
It works along these lines. It doesn't matter how many instances of advantage. If you have 1 instance of disadvantage, they all negate each other.
Yeah,
I've been
advantage
playing
and
card
disadvantage.
games.
Advantage and disadvantage don't stack on each other.
Play card games so long where chains are a thing.
Yeah, me too.
But Thorgrim, as you swing down at it, you see its eye swivel towards you before glowing, and both of your hits seem to hit a magical barrier, preventing you from actually landing either of your 2 attacks.
Okay, so I used my movement, or my action and my bonus, and I can't move, so I'm good.
Okay. Tauntaun, you don't get your turn at the start of the initiative. Hubert still doesn't see the creature, as he's mostly confused at what Thorgrim is seeing. So he is going to try and assist Thorgrim by trying to pry Thorgrim out of the creature's grasp.
Whatever that thing is.
And Hubert will begin pulling on you, Thorgrim, but is unsuccessful in his attempt to pull you out of the creature's grasp. as it moves on to the creature's turn.
Meanwhile, I'm like a rabid chihuahua, just like,
What?
So the creature will slowly stand back up, and Thorgrim, you are once more lifted into the air as you see its eye beginning to glow before everyone in...
The fatal, I guess.
Yeah, hold on, I'm not done with what I'm saying. In this cone no longer feels their magic.
Oh my god!
No!
Oh no!
Thankfully, my counter charm is actually
Your counter charm
one of my
is
abilities.
your counter charm, unfortunately, is considered magical. While it is one of your abilities, it's a magical ability. This is a cone of anti-magic.
Yeah.
You know what's especially sucky?
that
All I
you-
have is magic.
Yeah, and now you guys are no longer in the effect of Hubert's aura, the counter charm, or anything.
Why did you
Ugh.
throw this at us? First the Kraken, now this?
It would
I
have
have
been.
a better question. If we kill it, can I keep its eyeball?
You don't know yet. So, it begins using that, so everybody in a 40-foot cone of the creature cannot use their magic. And for good measure, it's gonna stab Thorgrim a couple times.
Oh no, I can't use my magic. Whatever shall I do?
He's gonna prison shank him.
Alright, unfortunately it does not manage to hit you, Thorgrim, so you are safe. You are safe for another's days.
Unfortunately, he says.
I said fortunately. I said so fortunately.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Jubilee, it's your turn.
I saw the crown on Needle Sword A, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to her. Try to see if we can get that thing off her.
Okay.
I still can't feel my magic even though I ran away.
No, now you should be able to.
Oh, good. That makes this easier. I'm gonna try to dispel it.
Okay. Roll a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Sorry, my brain stopped for a moment. 25.
Nice.
Okay.
Where did you get the 9?
Yeah, where did you get that 9?
The spellcasting modifier?
Your
That's
spell-
just
Yeah.
your charisma.
Yeah, it should just be your charisma mod.
Right. Sorry. That's my bad. So
So-
4 last. That's still 21.
21. Alright.
My dick.
My brain thought
No.
my spell level.
Jubilee, you reach up with your hands beginning to glow as you grip the crown, and you realize it doesn't actually hurt to grip onto it before you pull with both your hands, dispelling the magic before Adelsurde gets to act upon her instinct.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, you don't know how lucky you is.
Bomb has been defused.
We were about to be fireballed to hell.
Yeah.
Anything else, Jubilee?
Bonus action. Since I can see Thorgrim and actually I'm not supposed to do that now. Sorry, it's very stressful. Got bonus action healing word Thorgrim because I can.
Okay, so as you cast it, you hurl the spell in towards Thorgrim, and as it reaches the 40-foot cone, you feel your magic dissipate as it can't seem to keep its
Okay, that's bad.
form in the cone.
That's really bad.
Yeah, question.
Answer.
Would I be able to use my Presession without, if my hammer would be able to light a fire
It should roll an Arcana with disadvantage because you're not much of a magic boy.
Yeah.
Roll
and I
for
also
Fui
have,
Fui.
like, I also have no Arcana at all.
So your roll luck check basically.
No, you ain't got a clue.
Fire good.
Alright, so Jubilee, that was your movement, your action, and your bonus action. Anal start date.
Okay. Jubilee, when you're getting close to her, you probably haven't seen her with that much murderous intent before. She really did look like she was about to murder the fuck out of all of you. But now she looks very confused.
I'll show you for hitting on you. Wait, what am I doing?
Basically.
Adel,
Huh?
something's going on. Something's lifting Thorgrim, and magic can't reach over there. I don't know what's going on, and I'm freaking out right now.
She frowns and then looks over there. She doesn't see this, right?
You see Thorgrim raised up into the air, just foaming at the mouth, just like, but you don't see what's holding him.
Yeah. Last we checked, he does not know how to levitate.
Can I slip on my invisibility goggles?
Yeah, but it'll cost you your action.
Not like we can do, us magic people can do anything over there anyway.
Let me see something real quick. Let's see. Okay, yes. I'll do that.
Do what? Slip on your goggles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you slip them on, and in the area that I have described in the cone, which I believe I said was something to this extent.
Something like that.
I'll just draw it. Yeah,
Oh,
something to this extent. You just see pitch black. You cannot actually see anything in this cone, meaning you no longer see Thorgrim, Hubert, nor Tauntaun. And you just kind of barely see something looking like it's glitching in and out of reality, standing where the cone begins. But other than that, you don't see much of anything.
That's for you. That's for you. The fuck is this? Yeah.
Okay. Seeing this, Elle will rub her chin for a moment before, quick stomping, like on the ground as hard as she can, and she says, "Barnaby, roll over."
That would require an action that you do not have.
Damn.
I would like to know what having the ship roll over would do.
She knows that there is something which is the source of that darkness, which is the glitch, and she knows that it's not fixed to the floor. But if that would take an action, then I guess that's that, really. Actually. Nah, can't do nothing. Just gotta head over here, and then I'm gonna... Can't misty step through the cone, so... I'll just head over here for now. Oh, that's where the cone is?
No, this is where you said you were going to move originally.
Yes.
The cone goes about here.
Wow.
Here. That's as far as the cone goes.
The hell is that angle?
It's a 40-foot cone, which means in the cone of 40 feet, that's where it sits.
That's still a hell of a...
No spells can go through it, so...
Welcome to cones.
Wait, where? There?
Here. And then it stops, ish. Roughly like this.
It's a big cone.
It's a big ass cone.
What can I even do?
I'm
Now,
giving you
not really
I'm
much.
giving you 30 seconds to pick.
Yeah, I know. Hold on a second. I know that's here. Whatever it is here, right?
Possibly.
Okay. Then I am going to... Oh. Hold on. I'm actually going to take a few steps forward. Then I'm going to cast... I'm still in the cone?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to make this one a bonus action, and I am going to cast Darkness right in front of it. Well, right on it, starting like there.
Okay. So as the spell begins trying to take effect on it, you, much like Jubilee, feel it just dissipate as it doesn't seem to be able to get on top of it.
There you go.
I thought it was behind the cone. Fuck.
Your magic can't get through the cone.
It does. I thought. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess.
Thorgram, it's your turn.
I remember what happened roughly, like half hour ago when Hubert was trying to muscle Tauntaun so that he didn't run off the boat. And in Thorgrim's rage-addled state, he's gonna try and pry himself off of the creature, pry the creature off of him by fucking biting him in the arm.
Okay, you will. So you're going to bite, or is that just how you're flavoring your athletics?
That's how I'm flavoring, like, get the fuck off me.
Okay, roll athletics with advantage.
Wow.
Alright, so you bite down on it, you manage to cause it to re-out, and you manage to squirm yourself free.
Free! And then I will, once I land back on my feet, I will growl at it and attempt to light my hammer.
Okay.
Very well done. That's the anti-magic cone.
So you use your bonus action, and you hear an almost comical come from the lesser flame tongue.
Rah!
Huh?
Rah! Rah!
Oh no, Unga Bunga stick doesn't Unga Bunga.
No more Fwee Fwee! You turn off Fwee Fwee!
Alright.
And that's, yeah.
Was keeping his Thorgrim's brain together.
No more Fwee Fwee!
Tauntaun is absolutely useless in this area, so we're just gonna run in a fucking straight line and hope the fuck that we can find magic again.
Okay, where are you running?
Yeah.
Okay, that is a... Yeah, that'll work. Go there. Alright, so as you begin your run, you suddenly feel your body flood with magic once more.
Yes! Now, here's hoping that this thing's still in front of Thorgrim.
Alright. So you begin muttering and chanting as you feel lightning crackling in your fingertips, and you pull back. You pull back and you unleash the the lightning bolt. Okay. Roll your damage.
Fuck, I really hope this thing kills.
What's the last thing you tried? You really need to stress the importance of
That's the thing, the commands don't work in Pathfinder, though. They are case sensitive.
Huh.
Yeah, I've run into the issue before.
Right. So as you fire off the lightning, you see it course along a very big creature's body before you suddenly see the creature sitting there as it slowly turns your eye towards you, or turns its eye towards you.
Mother?
Now I have to...
What?
He has to move the cone.
He
You're
can
welcome
move.
for
He
the
can
dog,
move
by
the
the way.
cone.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like a beholder's eye.
Yeah, it pretty much is. It's just wherever he looks.
Hence why I want to keep it. Imagine being able to study that.
As you once again no longer feel your magic.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a gun.
Is that all you're doing?
Yes,
Awesome.
I used all my movement.
So Hubert sees that Thorgrim is free, he takes a step out and feels his magic suddenly come back to him. And he will blindly swing for the fences roughly where he thinks the critter is, and he will stab the ever-living fuck out of it.
Oh no!
Shing.
Which now he no longer has disadvantage at seeing it. So now he can see it for all of its eldritch glory. He doesn't like it, so he's going to do what he does best and stab it a couple more times.
I have dibs on its eyeball!
Moves on to the critter. Actually, the critter is going to use its bonus action, or its reaction as Hubert hits it, as its eye begins to glow with malicious intent, and everyone watches as Hubert is surrounded by what looks to be ethereal flames, as it's going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh. It's got warlock stuff.
I mean, not surprised, honestly.
I mean, yeah. It does fit it.
As Hubert is going to take 39 points of force damage.
Ouch.
Then it moves on to its turn, which first and foremost it is going to use its action. Just a minute.
Hello?
Hold on, I have to look something up right quick.
Right back after these messages.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna go try that egg hot pot. I'll be right back. I've been gone for like 75 seconds. But on Tauntaun's turn, just run out of the code and just shoot some magic. Damaging magic.
I cannot find the spell that I am looking for. Which is really annoying. Maybe it's not in this one. Ah, it's in the other book. Okay, cool. Oh, nope, it's an action. Yeah, it's gonna use its action. And it is going to look at Hubert. Let's see. It's going to make a sword. That looks like it's made. Looks like it's made of pure energy. Look upon the mighty sword.
Please let that not be a mute.
Why does it look like a rubber chicken?
Because I can't draw for sure. And the sword is going to swing at
Oh, it's doing the thing that you did at the temple place where the goose turned all those traps on us. Or is it?
possibly. And it's going to deal 28 points of force damage to Hubert.
Jesus Christ.
And it's going to use some sorcery points to bonus action cast another spell against Hubert, because it really just doesn't like Hubert right now.
Wow.
What?
Hubert has insulted it for the last time.
It only insulted it once.
Hubert has insulted it for the last time. As it is going to cast Cloud of Daggers on Hubert.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
And Hubert will take... Take 10 points of slashing damage. Jubilee, it's your turn.
Alright, so... Gonna get a new angle on life. Oh, dang it. 1, 2, 3. Go right here. And since I can feel my magic... Got a lot of good mental stats, so I can't use that.
You can use whatever you want to.
Can I still not see the thing, or...?
You cannot.
Alright, then the best thing I'm gonna try is to cast Fairy Fire in the area to see if I can't light it up.
Okay, where are you casting?
To see.
Draw me a cube of where you're casting it. I gotta make sure you don't hit an ally.
It, so
I mean, if you hit me with it, that's no big deal. But you're usually just gonna go reckless anyway.
I'm trying to center it around. And I think that's a 20-foot cube, is that right?
I can't even see you. Yes.
Okay. So I was like aiming for it to be like right there.
Alright. So it needs to roll a dexterity 7. Which it fails.
Huh. Found
So
it.
now all of you can see it, actually. Since Jubilee's very fire is purple. So all of you can see it now.
Found it.
Found you.
You could already see it, Margaret.
Double found you.
Unfortunately, since Morgan's kind of on that thing, my bonus action, I will heal Hubert.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to give him much because I need to save my big spells, apparently. Unfortunately, you're getting a level 1, buddy.
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
Yeah.
You missed,
I found it.
Hubert taking a lot of damage.
It kind of got pincushion.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to actually, instead of casting it level, no, I have to, because it's going my bonus action. No, I can cast it level 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cast it level 2 then. So that's 2d4 plus my modifier, so... Okay, don't know why it did 3, so ignore the 1, I guess. So that's 10 hit points for Hubert.
Right. The end of your turn, it's going to require Hubert to make a wisdom saving throw. Which Hubert passes with no issue. End of Sarday, it's your turn.
Alright. Alright. Okay. How's Hubert looking?
Looks rough.
Alright. Well, since Jubilee seems to have healing him covered, and am I outside the colony on that space?
Yes.
Alright, then I am going to cast, because I actually did have this, but forgot I did. I am going to use, hold on actually, let me see if I'm able to use this. Alright, I'm going to use one sorcerer point, and I am going to make this next spell a distant one. I am going to cast Death Lord on Hubert.
Okay.
And then,
Remind me, are guy death warded?
Yes.
Okay.
then I am going to use Misty Step, because I have a feeling I know what's going to happen on its turn. I am going to go... Whoops. Actually, hold on. First I'm going to take 2 steps. Then I'm going to go right
Oh,
here.
no, there's magic.
And
And
that's
that okay. Requires another wisdom save, which Hubert passes once again. Thorgram, it's your turn.
I am going to move right here. Then I am going to use one superiority die to use bait and switch. So I switch places with Hubert.
Okay.
I'll move him here for now so that he can get my space and I can move yours.
I have him.
And you gain 5 AC until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay, real quick, you will take 13 points of slashing damage as you enter the area of knives.
And I don't believe Bait and Switch specifies what kind of action, or it specifies that that was an action or bonus, so I'm going to assume it's neither.
I don't like it.
I have it written down on my character sheet, but it does not specify.
Oh, that must be in a different book.
It's
not in-
a
Tash?
fighter.
Tash?
I want to say it's Tasha.
Okay. It's in Tasha's, it's not. I need to look at that.
Ivy.
Let's see. Mate switch. Superiority die. Creature. So long as the creature is willing. Doesn't provoke an act of opportunity.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
this-
It is not an action or a bonus action. You just get to do it.
So I'm going to then attack with my Warhammer twice on Big Daddy here.
Okay.
And I believe I have advantage because of the
Yes.
Very fast.
It's shiny, so you get advantage. And you do effectiveness.
And I hit that one.
Yes.
So 9 damage. And bonus action, I'm gonna pop 2 point for flurry.
Okay.
Hit with advantage. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, both fire, so yeah. It's 9 and 7. Actually, no. Take back the second one. Instead of the 7 damage, I want to instead use my second flurry to use Hand of Healing on Hubert, so that I can give him
Shoot healthy, boy!
yeah Be healthy. Slap. 3 hit points.
Did I say you could fucking die?
Alright. Thorgrim, at the end of your turn, I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom save, please. Alright. So after you place your hand on Hubert, you see his cuts beginning to heal. You see a ghostly chain coil around your arm before pulling you down as you are now paralyzed in the cloud of daggers. Anton, it's your turn.
We're gonna move. Hold on, I'm showing my paper. Third. 30. No. That would work. It's not painful. That works. 5, 10, 15. Second verse, same as the first. Lightning bolt, motherfucker!
Okay.
Wow. Because if this man's just gonna keep looking at me, I can keep our healers out then, and just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Okay. Alright, roll damage.
2 6s, 2 1s, 2 2s, 3 to 4.
So after you slap it with the lightning, you smile to yourself as the electricity cackles in your fingers before you now see the ghostly flames twirling around you. I need a dex save, please.
What the hell is rebuke only on attack?
It is any time they take damage.
Probably going to that one. But that's not right. Before it was only on attacks within 5 feet.
Okay. When one reaction which you take damage in which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see.
Huh. Hellish Rebuke is a lot stronger than I originally anticipated.
Hellish Rebuke's a good spell.
Tieflings get it for free. Fucking bastards.
Tieflings get it at 2nd level for free.
I rolled a 6 and a 0.
Good job, Tauntaun. Oh god.
Well, fuck.
That's not good.
Tauntaun sees ghostly fire. Well, fuck.
As you take 46 points of force damage.
I'm dead.
As after it sees that you have been knocked the fuck out, it is then going to turn its vision this way.
Wait a minute.
Good. That's actually what I was hoping for.
And
Poof.
poof. And no more fairy fire.
Well, the fairy fire's on it, so.
Well, while that is true, yeah, I'll give you that for the time being.
Yeah, it's like, it's not really a point of working thing. It's just on him now. It's stuck on him.
Yeah, I think it's just an AoE for that first casting. After that, it's gone.
Bingo.
Alright, so now it's Hubert time.
It's like napalm. It explodes and gets everywhere, but after that, it's pretty much harmless. Except for those that got out.
Stab.
My Phoenix Wright moment there. Objection.
I tried to have a Phoenix Wright moment. It did not work in my favor.
Well, then you had a Max Payne moment.
No clue what that means.
He's the tutorial boss in every Phoenix Wright game. He's a tutorial case guy.
Yeah, I've never played a Phoenix Wright game.
Max Payne is in Phoenix, right?
Not that Max Payne.
Oh.
Or his brother, Winston Payne. Yes, all the names are puns. Do with the name Payne.
Moves on to Critter turn. Critter is going to use its bonus action to move the sword. You know what? You don't get to spin. Move the sword towards Hubert. It's going to tackle Hubert with its bonus action. I am rolling really high on these d10s today.
No kidding.
As it will deal 11 points of damage to Hubert with its bonus action. Then as its action. Oh good, Thorgrim, you're back. I need you to roll a dex save with advantage, and Hubert and Jubilee get to roll one with normality.
Wait, what?
Roll a dex save.
Did he just go kaboom?
That didn't sound convincing.
Good God, Thorgrim.
I know, right?
Good God, yo.
I
rolled
gave
two 19s.
I gave you advantage, and you rolled 2 25s this time.
Hey, can I borrow one of those?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so Hubert and Thorgrim were paying a little more attention than Jubilee was, as it slowly moves in one hand towards you three, and you all see frost forming in its gnarled fingertips before it casts Cone of Cold. Look on the bright side. You don't have vulnerability to it.
Thankfully. Kind of wish it was fire though, because then I'd have resistance. How much damage is it?
Hold on, I'm working on it.
PPK.
Shut up.
42. And everyone else takes 21 points of ice damage from the attack.
Oh.
And your resistance will have that again down to 10.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure I was counting correctly in my head.
That thing took away 3/4 of my life.
Yeah, it hits really hard.
And then it's going to use some more sorcery points to cast another spell.
Oh god, it's a sorcerer.
Yeah.
As it is going to cast Burning Hands. 2nd level on Hubert. Which Hubert once again makes his save, because Hubert is a Dex God!
Okay, Janelle, Mr. Burner, shut up with your friends.
There's the dying. Hubert will take 16 points of fire, which is halved to 8.
At least your armor fair.
Alright, Jubilee, it's your turn.
Ow. There's a hurt Tauntaun down there.
Can you
Very hurt on Odd.
can you restore do lesser restoration on Thorgrim?
Do I have that?
Wait,
Got some bad news for you.
why would I need restoration?
You're paralyzed.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
I don't have lesser restoration.
Do you have anything that can reverse paralysis?
I mean, my dispel magic maybe, but not likely with that.
If you get him unparalyzed, I can get Tauntaun up. I can't do both, unfortunately.
I don't even think I can reach. I can reach Tauntaun. That I can do.
Okay.
So I've got Tauntaun to work on Thorgrim. Rush over here into my healing word at 4th level because he needs a good amount of healing. So 15 hit points, Tauntaun.
You get 15 HP, good old Tauntaun, my boy.
Look, I'm trying.
Yay!
That's a lot.
4, 3, 2, 1. Nice.
That's a lot for Tauntaun.
Do I get a special prize for that?
Head after we survive this?
Was not talking to you, but sure.
Don't even think about it.
You know what? Yes. I'll let it cast Chain Lightning on its next turn.
Oh no. No.
You just had to ask, didn't you?
I was hoping for something good.
Good. Just not for you.
No, the only other thing... No, I can't do that because I cast it at a higher level. I don't really have much else I can do because that was my bonus action. Okay, so if I cast it at a higher level than the 2nd level, it's not my bonus. It's not my bonus action anymore. Or is it? Or it's my brain.
You can only cast Healing Word as a bonus action.
Right.
But you still have
still
your
got-
action.
Oh,
You still have your action, but if you want to cast another spell, it has to be a spell of 2nd level or lower.
okay, yeah. Sorry, I was getting myself a little confused. Okay, if that's the case.
2nd level fireball.
Miniature fireball.
No, that's creating bonfire.
And level 4th then. Hoping at this point I can get it to switch its direction to me.
Rimhole and create bonfire.
I'm gonna create the illusion that some deep roguelike character came out from the table and was starting to shake it in the back.
Okay. As you do, in almost a split second, its large anti-magic eye turns toward it before the Phantasmal Force fades, and it immediately snaps back to Adel Sarday as it seems to have passed your save.
Okay. So much for getting its attention. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright. Adel Sarday, it's your turn.
Alright. I am going to go here. I'm going to cast this to remove your paralysis, Thorgrim.
Alright.
You.
As you do, you see it raise its right mantis-like claw before quickly swiping down as it casts the counterspell.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay.
You.
I cast counterspell on his counterspell.
Alright.
Yes, because I got him up.
Yeah, that technically works.
Unfortunately, I do have to use a 4th level spell slot for this. It's not a 3rd.
Look, it's worth it to get the fighter back up.
Yes. Totally
Okay.
worth it.
So you are casting it in 4th?
Yes.
Then then you no longer have to roll the thing to try and match it. It also
Hooray!
it also casts counterspell at 4th level.
Did I say you can fuck through that?
Alright, Thorgrim, you are now unparalyzed.
Tauntaun's counterspell just a middle finger.
I think that's actually what I have it put down as. Hold on. I know I have a tip on it. Oh, no, it's actually
No.
no. Good.
Alright, anything else, Adel Sarday?
There was something I wanted to do, but I forgot what it was. Oh, right. Healing word. Thorgrim, you're gonna get... Wait. 1st or 2nd level? 1st. You might, paralyze someone again. So you're going to get a D4. Actually, how much health do you have?
Pretty good.
Alright,
A little over half.
Hubert's gonna get 6.
Yeah, he needs it more than I do.
And then I'm going to go back here.
Oh, I keep rolling my fucking counter and
Wait, no. Yes. That's it.
Alright, Thorgrim, at the start of your turn, you keep getting nickeled and dimed by the cloud o' daggers. As you will take 10 points of slashing damage. But now you can actually move out of the cloud of daggers.
Which is
Otherwise, yeah, this one of this thing's strategies is just paralyzing you and just dropping the cloud of daggers on top of you.
That's a very smart strategy. I approve. Can I move past Hubert Square?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna just move over here then.
And as you do, the cloud of daggers stops, as it will drop concentration, as that's no longer effective.
Cool. And as I'm slowly walking past Hubert, I'm keeping my eyes locked on the creature's giant bulbous eye, looking in the other direction and just saying, "It's you. It's you the whole time. You projected the puppets here. You probably predicted my weapon as well. I hate being led astray." And I'm just gonna play into it. First bonus action to set my hammer on
I
fire.
set that up, but
Just lighting my hammer on fire, and I'm going to play into it with 2 damage rolls.
Go.
6 to hit and 21 to hit.
Those both hit.
Cool. So first attack 7 plus another 2 fire. Then 7 plus.
You use your bonus action to ignite that? I'm sorry.
I did, yes.
Okay.
Then 5.
Okay.
And then use movement, use bonus, use action. I'm good.
Cool. At the end of its turn, it's going to require Tauntaun to make a wisdom save.
what am I doing? I got sent to me.
Wisdom save.
Sorry, me too?
No, Tauntaun.
Alright. I blanked out for a second.
I rolled 8.
Alright, you are now paralyzed as change seemed to sprout out of nothing, slowly binding you down and holding you still. As it
Mother
moves on
of
to your
mercy.
turn.
What is paralyzed?
You
Skip your
cannot
turn.
move.
That's fine.
You also cannot cast spells.
What?
You cannot do anything.
Alright, you can't move.
It doesn't say I can't cast spells. I just can't move or speak.
Yes, but spells require both verbal and somatic components, which
Aren't
you
there
can do
some
neither while you paralyze.
Aren't there some spells that you only need to think to do them?
There
Oh.
are a handful. Those are called material-only spells. They usually take way too much time to do, though.
Hmm.
The only other way to get around this is to be able to cast it subtly, which Tauntaun can't.
No, I cannot. I did not mean to click that. I actually wanted to look through it.
Well,
Yeah, that one was by thought. I should have cast that earlier, but I go down too much to actually use concentration spells in combat. Well, I suppose that I'm just gonna try and break the fuck out of this.
Wisdom
Break out.
save. Nope. You feel a rush of inspiration and immediately just don't feel like you're as a wave of laziness washes over you, as you just don't feel like breaking free right now.
I'll do it.
Hubert?
Nah, it's not a wave of laziness, it's just I'm usually useless anyways.
Heal
It's
yourself.
Up disgruntled Hubert noises.
Don't make me slap you again.
Alright. He asks, he goes, how much?
As much as you can.
From Hubert. Because Hubert doesn't like wasting his time not stabbing things. Bonus action time! Will the D10s keep on hurting Hubert?
Yes.
Yes, they will. As it deals 15 points of force damage to him.
Well, it's a good thing he healed. Jesus Christ.
And no, it is going to let out a very loud cry of irritation as Adel, Sarday, Hubert, and Thorgrim all need to roll me a con save.
Oh boy. Crap.
Though Hubert and I are, I'm assuming the aura is active.
What?
What?
Oh god.
As it is going to cast Thunderstep.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
Misty Step's hurting, cousin.
Wait a minute. His anti-magic in place. I'm no longer paralyzed.
Yes. You are no longer however, this will occur after the demolish.
So like it startles you and you're like, huh? What?
Alright. It's
Wait,
going
hold on. Wait. Hold on. I know I've had to bring this up before in a different game. Isn't Thunderstep only at a point of origin?
The damage is at the point of origin. Thunderstep, you can go 90 feet though.
Okay.
So wherever you teleport from is where the damage pops. Wherever you go, the damage does not.
Okay. I swear I've had to point this out a different game before, because somebody keeps trying to use it as a, I'm going to get close to it and damage them that way.
They did it right. Well, our DM did it right.
31 points.
RDM was some best games!
31 points of thunder damage.
Oi.
Ow.
Wait, hold on. Hubert hasn't made his con save yet. 31 points of thunder damage.
Yeah, I caught all three of you off guard.
Now it is going to end its turn. It already used its bonus action to whack Hubert. Jubilee, it's your turn. You no longer feel your magic.
God fucking damn. And a health potion probably won't help either.
Health potions too.
Two.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just
Fuck it.
like green.
Health potions are technically made with herbs. So they do still technically work in anti-magic, depending on what
Okay,
you're
good.
eating.
Because I really need health right now.
I couldn't I thought you said health potions T-O-O, not health potions D-O.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Oh.
Thankfully, I was corrected. Which one do I want to get? Fuck. I have to use an action to down one, right?
Yes.
Fuck it, we'll down the 1d10 plus 5 health potion then. I don't know. I don't remember when I got this one, but screw it. I'll roll the d10. Good, 15 hit points, because plus 5 and I don't have that potion anymore.
Is it the chunky one?
Maybe? I don't know. I have a 4d4 plus 4 healing potion. Two of the... Yeah, it's the chunky one.
4d4 plus 4 healing potions are the bulky ones.
Oh, never mind. It's just a regular one I can get. I don't know where I
The
get
one d10 is the one you got from Kane.
Alright, so I'm chugging that, and I got 15 hit points back, thank God.
Okay. It's watching you all. Menacingly.
And then I'll take a couple steps back. And I'll try to give hit points here with my bonus action.
Thank you.
I'll use a little level... I've got to really consider it. I'll use a level 2. Sorry, I don't know what to do here. So you get 10 hit points.
Oh.
There you go, that's my turn. I'm on trying to keep people alive, dude, right now.
Okay.
Okay, first things first. I am going to cast... Mass Healing Word on... How many people is it? Up to 6. So myself, Hubert, Jubilee, Thorgrim. On the D4 plus my... Please, that's... 5. Fuck it, better than nothing. And since that is a bonus action, I still have my normal action. My normal action is to point over towards... Since I'm seeing the glitch, that's the source of this thing, I'm gonna point towards it and I'm gonna yell, Barnaby! Try and swing whatever you can right in that direction.
Okay. Roll a persuasion.
Oh boy.
mama.
Persuasion, come on, I'm good with
What
persuasion.
makes me think is that somehow Galen put his mouth.
Okay. So, as you order this, you see one of the chairs shake for a minute before being hurled toward the creature, but it zooms straight over its head as it doesn't seem to make contact.
Keep trying, you're almost hit it that time.
Is that your turn?
Yep. Hopefully
Okay.
it'll keep. Hopefully Barnaby will join in the fight and help.
Thorgrim Burb.
Burb?
Oh, there you are. It's your turn.
Burp.
Oh, right. Okay. Thorgrim is going to punch over and realize it's an old man. And he's quick with the break. First, he's gonna take the dodge action with his action and cover shoot the guy. Use a hit die. Then he's going to use the second minority action. He's gonna move towards you. Not really, but nice flavor. It's not scary.
Tauntaun.
Tauntaun is going to do the smart Tauntaun thing of... Question. Table difficult terrain.
Yes. The table will count as difficult terrain.
$25. There. This may not go well for me, but I'm at 15.
Coming to give you a hug, buddy.
Let's see. What can I lift with Pelican? No, there's a fucking weight. Where's the weight? Creature up to 1,000 pounds. These chairs look like they weigh more than 1,000 pounds.
No.
Okay, in that case, for telekinesis thing. chair at it.
Okay.
I don't know, Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to roll. I'm trying to hit him with a chair.
Roll an improvised weapon attack. So,
I add my spell? Or...
sure, but not your proficiency.
Okay. That would be a plus 23!
Roll 2d10 damage. 2d10 chair damage. I mean, it is a big ass chair.
Todd, it's very rare that I get to use this. And now, I have something I can do if I get paralyzed again. That's the end of my turn.
Right. Hubert time.
You should probably take out that sword, Hubert.
I can't.
Why not?
I can't cast dispel magic.
Can't you hit it?
No.
Oh. Jubilee!
Working on things, so I'll try.
You going to give him any other orders?
No. Do as you please.
Okay, Hubert is going to attempt to approach the creature and provoke an attack of opportunity.
Can't you? Oh, right, Misty Step. And anti-magic.
Wow. It'll deal 5 force damage. Hubert. 50, 55. This Hubert will move here. Then it moves on to the critter's turn. The critter has to think about what it's going to do. It has decided what it is going to do. It is going to turn off its anti-magic for the time being.
Oh boy. That's scary.
Then it is going to look at Hubert before coiling its mantis-like claws together, as you all see necrotic energy forming in the middle of it.
Uh-oh.
And Hubert needs to roll a con save. Alright. Good job, Hubert.
God damn it, Hubert.
You gotta get something.
As the negative energy coiled in its claws for a moment before pushing outward, feeding at Hubert. Healing 32 points of necrotic damage. And you all watch as it hits Hubert's chest before Hubert's eyes go wide before the negative energy pushes through out his back.
Death Ward.
Yeah, Hubert has death ward. Excellent. And Hubert is dropped to 1 HP and sleep dying.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of this.
So what's he gonna do now that he knows that Hubert's still alive?
It is going to use its bonus action. Or it is going to... It is going to use sorcery points to allow itself to cast a spell. Wait, no. Oh, Misty Step's already on something. It's gonna cast Misty Step. Poof. And then it's gonna... Go. I think I moved it too far. Okay. And it's gonna try and begin making its escape. As it wants nothing to do with y'all anymore. Jubilee, it's your turn.
I'm gonna give it a nice present for the road.
It's trying to leave? No! Grab its eyeball!
Why did the DC should not be 12, it should be 17. I don't know why it says 12.
Okay. Does it take
You
half?
have the wrong stat on it.
Does it take half damage if it fails?
Yes.
After a fail. Wait. Sorry. Succeeds. Does it take half damage if it succeeds? Yes, it does.
Yes,
Okay.
it says
Okay. Roll 8d6 then. Oh, you already rolled the damage. Never mind. So it will take 13 points of damage. Anything else?
That's right. You better run. I am staying away. I'm not going to go near it, so that's all.
Okay. It'll start day. It's your turn.
Okie dokie. I am going to cast. Okay.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, when Tauntaun got knocked out, he didn't actually get knocked out because he also had Death Ward on him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess he still has it then.
He got healing on that then. He has 1 extra hit point.
Congratulations, Tauntaun, you have 1 extra hit point.
Nice!
Alright, so Adelsode, what are you doing?
How was the creature looking when it was running?
It looks rough.
Offended.
Okie dokie. Let me check something. Okie dokie. So, seeing that almost murdered Hubert, Adel is not just going to let it walk away. So, she is going to take 1 step forward, and she is going to cast Fireball at 4th level. So that will be 9d6.
96 damage, Jesus Christ.
I can sense your sarcasm. Oops.
Yeah.
What the heck did I do? Oh, I accidentally pressed the button that brought up the elements of the page. Let's see. 9d6. Alright. This is...
The damage.
Hold on. I'm trying to think if Adel would do non-lethal or lethal in this situation. Nah, non-lethal.
Against the monster?
She doesn't like killing, dude.
So the fireball hits it square in the back as the flames wreathe around it, but it still looks like it's trucking along.
Okay. Let's see. One action. Oh, that's it. Alright.
Alright, Thorgrim.
back here, you sparkly motherfucker!
I ain't done with you yet, boy.
Come back here and get a spanking! That's what happened.
If you... Okay.
What?
Nothing.
There's a way that you can do it with, still staying.
Either
45.
way, it requires a double move for me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which you
Yep.
can... Yeah, he only has a speed of 35.
Yep.
At least if you get right next to it, he'll end up dealing with your...
If he uses his bonus action, he'll still have his attacks.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to spend a key point to do that, which I'm more than willing to do, but...
Or it.
Yep.
What up?
So, here come the attackles. 24 for the attackles. Bonk.
Don't forget your 2d4.
Yep. Bonk. Second attackles. Fui. Bonk.
This finishes it.
Bonk. And then bend another key point for Fui oppose.
Just use your bonus action.
Yeah, you use your bonus action to dash.
Oh, that's poop.
Although I really don't recommend standing right there.
No, I want to stand right there because if it continues running, I have Mentino.
I am about to eat a desk towards it.
That'll be
Go
fine.
over my head.
It'll be
No,
fine.
that's it. It's coming towards it, and you're on the opposite side.
That's fine.
Yeah, I used all my actions, so.
Alright. Tauntaun, your turn.
Yeah, you see this big old desk in front of it?
Desk.
Desk-looking thing, whatever the fuck this thing is.
This
That
thing? Yeah, you can't move. You can't move that with telekinesis.
Oh,
Too big.
okay.
Too damn big.
Well, plan B then.
You did a giant chair.
I need the table.
Butt table.
The big circle one.
No. Too big.
Alright, chair it
Eat
is.
one of the platters at it.
Nah, the chair's too head.
Fair enough.
So you're throwing a chair?
Yes.
Alright, roll
Move.
roll d20 plus 4.
21.
That'll hit.
Do I have
You're gonna
my
really
bonus?
kill her with a chair.
Just cue the Sabu
just-
chair throw on Brave Material and ECW.
You just roll 2d10.
Just to be nice.
Yeah.
Another 15.
Alright,
69, nice.
how do you want to do this?
I
Yes!
would like to take its little mantis-looking head thing off, but leave the eyeball nice and safe.
Okay. Unfortunately, given the fact that if you were using a precision cutting tool, that would be reasonable. However, you are using a chair, so the entire chair just kind of hits it in the back, causing it to slam onto its front, causing splinters of wood to crash everywhere.
By the way, this was like full set full.
I ain't complaining.
First and potentially only kill.
Hey man, if you want to kill it, kill it. I ain't complaining about shit.
I've got the perfect clip for you to use here, by the way, editor.
The what?
Just trust me, I'm gonna send it to you, but here's the clip. I'll give you the clip that you really should use for that kill.
And
Oh,
I shall
yeah,
be
right.
right thick.
Sabu red stereo chair.
Giant chairs. Tauntaun. I can
That's
telekinesis.
the Sabu Brave Material chair. 3 seconds long, it's perfect for this situation.
I get the feeling I may have found my best tactic. Telekinesis. Just throw whatever the fuck's around. Somebody's gotta teach me improvised weapons.
Yo, I had to look at Thorgrim for that one.
Is initiative over?
Yes.
Scurry. I want the eyeball. It suddenly got very quiet.
Yeah, I thought the DM was gonna say something.
I was waiting for everyone. I was waiting for everyone else to tell me what they were doing.
Oh, Adel's going to check on Hubert.
He doesn't look great. In fact, he looks a step away from death.
Then she'll look, since she has the glasses on, she'll look over towards the Dark Father.
Okay, grab him.
Watch him be by the dead thing.
Ooh, dead thing. Meat.
Just poking it with a stick.
It's funny you guys say this, because it's about to make Tauntaun very mad.
Oh no.
Ah! Okay.
Have the eyeball.
Hold on. Does it look like it's about to eat?
Hold on.
Oh.
I have to find its stat block real quick. Okay. So, as you put on the glasses, you see it slowly raising its hand as if it's about to absorb the body.
I look between the Dark Father and then over to Tauntaun before sighing, Dark Father!
You see it stop as you watch little bands of dark energy flowing out of his fingertips, still slowly approaching the body, but not going very quickly.
Leave the body be, please. At least until someone gets something out of it. Then you can have the rest.
Roll persuasion.
Alright. Let's see what I can do. Ah.
Not bad.
I don't think it's that
I mean,
good
he
either.
still gets what he wants in the end. Just asking him to wait a little bit. It's a reasonable request.
Yeah,
Oh.
Pathfinder only wants one thing. The rest of it's just game for this guy.
I am impatient, and I shall wait a moment.
Tauntaun,
Ham?
don't play around. I'll answer your question in a second. Don't play around. Get the eye out of that thing now.
Can I use the void edge to cut it out with precision?
The only way you would have precision is if you are used to dissecting corpses like this.
I mean, he isn't.
He kinda is.
He's been doing...
Not like this.
Ugh.
This is a weird alien praying mantis thing. He's never dissected one.
Oh, fair
I'll
enough.
This
walk
is
over
true.
and help. I'll give him a
Would
hand.
it be easier to do instead of just shoving my hands in and ripping the eye out and risking the eye?
Something.
If I hold open the eyelid for you so you got room, will that help? That way you just have to cut around it.
I don't know, DM, would it?
It
I
would
don't know
make.
what I need to roll.
You need to roll a medical check, but you were going to have disadvantage.
But my helping would give him normal.
Yes.
That's very
Take
good.
Take what you can get. It's either that or you roll with disadvantage.
I rolled a 17.
That's pretty
Alright.
good.
All right. So you begin trying to cut it. However, your hands shake from excitement, just a little too much, and you cut the side of it, and you see the inner eye fluid beginning to leak out as it appears you have damage to the eye.
No,
Broke
no,
the
no,
egg.
no. Somebody have a band-aid?
Nobody appears to have a band-aid.
I don't have mending.
I said band-aid, not... Wait, I have mending. What the fuck am I doing?
It won't cure it, so it will mend the eye.
Mendificate!
Roll a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
14.
You fumble a little bit, and it looks like it's lost about a third of the fluid, but you do manage to fix the puncture.
Okay.
Alright, Dark Father. It looks like they're done.
Did I get the eyeball, though?
Yes.
Ugh, gross.
Okay. So,
Get away from that.
right as you pull the eyeball free, you suddenly see the corpse just vanish.
Ah, neat. Wonder where it went.
Adel Sarday, you watched as the dark tendrils go from its fingertips, wrapping around it, before almost instantly imploding it as the Dark Father absorbed the corpse.
So that's what he meant by eating corpses.
Eyeballs.
It'll.
I need to sit down. Jubilee's still shaken up by the experience of trying to keep people alive.
Question, does the eyeball still anti-magic?
No.
Yeah.
Or at least not as far as you can tell.
Got
Well,
potential
then
material
they have
though.
No,
You,
I did.
you're gonna have to try and figure it out. You don't know just by looking.
That's what the identification.
Actually, know if identify will work with this.
The only worked on magical items.
I mean,
Well,
hand signs are considered magical.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Alright. I'm gonna do this to. Actually, no, not that.
I'm typing eyeball.
As you go to expend more of your magic on Hubert, Hubert raises his hand and goes, "My lady, shouldn't I do that?"
Can you heal yourself?
Sort of.
Explain.
I have the spell slots and the capabilities to do it, but in case I need to do extra damage to another foe that may appear between now and our next rest, I should keep my spell slots active.
Either you heal yourself or I'm healing you.
Hubert just stares at you.
Then I'm healing you.
Jubilee just not having it, just throws a healing at Hubert.
He doesn't care if you waste your spells.
I know. That's why I did it. So he gets 16 hit points. I'm really not in the mood for an argument right now. So, will that suffice?
How's Hubert
You need
looking?
another one.
He still looks bad.
You need another one?
No.
Yes. Jubilee, make sure to heal him back up until he looks healthy. Then she heads over.
Unfortunately, I've got only limited stuff, so I'll try.
Ada will meanwhile. Oh. No, you go. Never mind. Ada will go and check on Ricky.
Do you still sleep?
She'll shut the door. Then she's gonna go. Does she know that, Ava and Harold are in there? Henderson are in there?
Harold? Harold?
You did
Henderson.
not. You did not see them enter that room, so you don't know.
Okay. And you called him Hendrickson, so don't you get at me, sport.
At least I was fucking close.
Not even. Anyway,
Hendrickson,
You're so-
Henderson. All I did was add a ring.
whatever.
Yeah.
Ada will go and
I
check.
didn't change the
Shut up.
entire set of
It's
letters.
time for D&D.
Ada will go and check on Thorber.
Okay. Jubilee, what are you doing? Real quick.
I'm assessing how bad he really is right now because I don't have much, and I've only got third, a single second, and first level spells left.
You do not have nearly enough healing to get him to full.
Okay, look, if you don't get yourself a little better, she's gonna constantly insist on using her own magic, which she can use to defend herself.
I will discuss that with her.
All right, I'll just give her a third level one then. Sorry, my healing's not exactly the best. Another 12 hit points. I got a third one, and I get the jackpot.
All the money.
Right, I'll pump another one. Have to rely on a lot of my physical stuff soon.
Ooh. Really
So 14 more hit points.
Looks at about half at this point.
How you feeling?
I feel fine. I felt fine before this whole debacle.
You look about as good as I do right now, because I'm at about half health too. I think hey, we'll get off your back though about the healing now.
I shall wait outside the room. And Adel Sarday, you are now free to talk to Volker. Hubert will move here.
She'll knock.
You don't hear anything.
She'll open the door.
Thorgrim is on the bed, curled up into a ball, with his hands over his face.
Ael looked at him before sighing, stepping in. And then she'll just wrap a blanket around him.
Don't look at me.
Why not?
I tried so hard.
It's okay.
I was told to not look at the bodies in the water, but I looked at the bodies in the water and I saw her and I wanted to see her so bad.
You need to let it out, Thorgrim. Holding it in won't help anyone.
Thorgrim, as soon as you say that, just starts screaming. Practically latches onto you and just starts basically unloading everything all at once.
Ada will use Mage Hand to shut the door and just let everything out.
It's a lot.
She'll wait.
I imagine several minutes pass of him just uncontrollably shaking, bawling, screaming, probably punching the bed a few times, and then abruptly, just nothing.
Adel will look down to him. Feeling better?
No.
I see. Well,
It's a quick fix for now, but I feel like I've learned nothing.
how so?
Ever since we left Haven, I've been conflicted. I joined this group for reason of finding my wife's killer. And then I went off and I feel like I betrayed that by, faffing about with Ramiel and then this whole thing with the bodies in the water that I don't recognize. It was a harsh reminder that I still haven't gotten over it, that I still am the same wreck that I've always been, that is just trying to keep her memory alive, but at the same time, I'm letting it... Remembrance is one thing, but I'm letting it control me, and I don't know how to let go. I don't know how to make things right again without doing some horrible, vile things.
Well, Thorgrim, it's a good thing that you're recognizing the problem here. That's a very important step. As for keeping her memory alive, as long as you remember her, that will be enough. Let me ask you a question. How would you feel if your positions were switched? If you were gone and your wife was in your position right now, how would you feel?
The very thought tears me apart.
And what would you want her to do?
I just want her to be happy.
What do you think she would want from you then?
I don't know what makes me happy right now.
That is for you to find out.
It's hard.
It will be. But you will get through it.
I don't ask any of you to understand or to sympathize or empathize or whatever with my position, because I don't think any of you have. And he stops for a moment. Well, maybe you have, but I don't want to tarnish the memory of our bond.
With your wife?
Yes.
How on earth would you do that?
Forgetting.
I highly doubt that will ever happen. And even, it is unlikely, but even if you did, that would not be tarnishing her memory. As we grow older, we will inevitably forget things about people that we care about, but we will not forget everything, and we will not forget the most important thing, and that is how they made us feel. Even in the end, if you cannot remember her name, her face, her mannerisms, you will remember your love for her, and that is enough.
This is not something I should ask, but can I have a hug?
Ale spreads arms. Of course.
Thorgrim will rest his head on her shoulder and just cry for a little bit longer.
Ale will pat him on the back and just stay there for as long as he needs.
He doesn't need long, but eventually he'll quietly pull away and just say, "Thank you."
It'll not.
Today has been a very traumatic day for me, as I'm sure as it's been for all of you. I'm sorry if I wasn't at peak performance like I should have been.
You did good enough, and that's all any of us can ask from any of us.
That's it. That's the thing. I don't want to be good enough. I want to be strong so that I can keep all of you safe. Every time I see a wound on Hubert or you getting tossed around or taunting, falling unconscious, it feels like a failure to me.
The only time it will be a failure is if you decide to give up.
Okay.
It'll nods.
I'm sorry that I have to getting you to check. I've got a long way to go, despite my years.
Something I think you need to realize is that it is my choice to check up on you. You're not a burden.
Thorgrim smiles through his tears.
Elo smiles back. I will give you some privacy.
Please do. You should get some rest.
Yes.
Probably need to tend to Hubert some more as well, because that guy, he put himself through a lot.
If I had not put that death ward on him, he'd probably be dead.
You and your magical stuff.
That's what I'm good for.
Do it well.
Alright, get some rest, Thorgrim.
You too. And, before Ada leaves, Thorgrim will just say, tell Hubert I said thanks.
Of course. Good night.
Thorgrim shut the door and lay down and promptly passed out.
Alright. Outside Thorgrim's room, Adel just takes a deep breath and then sighs slowly.
Are you alright?
No. But, well, I have time to recover a bit later. Thorgrim said, thank you, by the way. Not quite sure.
Very well.
Either way, I need to find the captain and Henderson. Need to see if they're okay.
They're down here somewhere. We just have to find them.
Alright. So you're gonna look around.
You roll investigation while I figure out what Jubilee and Tauntaun are doing.
Well, after Hubert left,
Figure out how to get more eyeball fluid into the eyeball without breaking the eyeball.
You probably can't.
just gotta work with what you got. Jubilee's been like shaking a little bit ever since Hubert left, just because she's been so on edge, and the fact that she got lucky with not seeing something like they did, and she starts trying to think, what the hell would I have seen?
Fun fact, part of the reason Jubilee didn't see anything was she was very rarely outside of 10 feet from Hubert.
Thank God.
Because I did not realize this until today, but Hubert has the aura that prevents him and any ally within it from being charmed. Which means Hubert was immune to this. Or the entire thing.
And in order to...
And since I stayed by his side, I was immune to it as well.
And in order to avoid metagaming, Adel Sarday uncharacteristically wasn't by his side the whole time.
Not only that, but last session you went up without him whenever you originally got charmed.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I resisted it, and then you almost went overboard, and then I told Hubert to grab you, so that probably would have put you back in the aura.
Yeah, if Thorgrim knew about that, he would have monkey clung to Hubert the whole time.
I was
still in the meta.
I was thinking about it, but I felt that Jordan probably knows this already and has a reason that they didn't do a thing.
No,
but,
you honestly played it right.
By the way, did she find?
I put you in front of the door yesterday.
Oh. She'll knock.
A few minutes go by before Henderson steps out, shutting the door behind him, and looks to you.
Is he properly clothed?
Yes.
Good.
Henderson.
It's his hair a mess.
Adel Sarday.
Where's Captain? Gilwin.
She is indisposed at present.
This hair is definitely disheveled, isn't it?
No.
Damn it.
indisposed in a good way or a way that we should be worried?
In a way that you will not be seeing her for the rest of the day.
She got shit-faced, didn't she?
No.
Was she under the effects of that thing?
Yes.
I see.
It's dead now.
Trauma.
I threw a chair at it. Twice.
Yes, one of those things did appear on the ship. We managed to kill it.
There's more than
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, well,
I had a feeling.
In any case, you will not.
I'm staying there.
In any case, you will not be seeing her for the rest of the day.
That's fair enough.
So she saw something she didn't like.
Is there anything I could do to help?
No.
Alright.
Simply give her space. She will be recovered by the morning.
Let her know that if she needs anything from me, she only needs to ask.
She will not, but I will pass on the message.
And what about you? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Alright. So, the waters that we just passed, they always that difficult?
Yes. Sometimes more so, sometimes less so.
I see.
Rumor is if they drag you under, you become one of them.
It's a good thing that none of us jumped in then. Though, I almost did.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Do you have something I can keep this eyeball in?
No. Not only do I not, I would recommend getting rid of that at your earliest convenience.
Why?
You have no idea what that eye is capable of. He just shouted mine.
Would it attract more of them?
I do not know. I've never had anybody try to keep one.
Alright.
Oh, I'm gonna do more just keep it.
In
Well,
any case,
I'll leave you to Captain Galewind. Did the ALC Jubilee go into her room?
yes.
Alright. Time to go check on Jubilee.
Jubilee thinking she's alone, and no, don't get the wrong idea. She's just like sitting down, just taking deep breaths. Her hands are still shaking.
Knock, knock, knock.
You just hear a scream, then.
No, they don't.
Right, soundproofing. She'll just come over. Yes,
It's me.
I can see that.
Are you alright?
Honestly, I don't know.
Are Jubilee's hands still shaking?
Yeah,
Eda will look down.
she's trying her best to hide it, but she's failing miserably.
She'll reach down and just pick up both of Jubilee's hands. Being afraid is natural.
True, but it's what I'm afraid of that kind of concerns me.
And that is?
You guys all saw something, well, besides Hubert, that bothered you, and I'm kind of scared what I would have seen.
You are focusing on hypotheticals that you do not need to.
True, but some things should really not be revisited.
Then do not revisit it.
Well, from what I saw when your eyes turned red when that thing tried to control you, that's a good idea.
Yes, it made me relive some things I wish I had not. But
I really do not want to remember mine.
Then do not think about it. Be thankful that you were not forced to relive it, and do not try to do the creature's job for it, because that is what you are doing right now.
Right? You're right.
Think instead about pink elephants.
I'll keep that in mind, I suppose.
She nods and lets go of her hands.
Jubilee surprisingly kind of doesn't let go, but it's not like in a forced way. It's just kind of. You know what? Never mind. And Jubilee will let go.
You don't want to be alone tonight.
No, and not. No, I don't. And again, not in my usual way.
Well, the beds here are fairly large. If you wish, you can spend a night in my room.
I'd really like that, actually.
Alright.
I shall vacate and rest.
I'm sorry, Hubert.
No, you can share the bed with Ricky and I.
Very well.
There's not enough space for 3 people in one bed, my lady.
No, it's not nice and close.
Okay. Jubilee, you can stay with Ricky. I'll share the bed with Hubert.
I suppose so. Thank you.
Right.
She'll then make her way over there.
Alright.
Trying to put on a brave face so Ricky doesn't see how panicked.
Ricky is still asleep. She has never slept in a bed.
Yeah, she is out like a light.
Still trying to remain calm so that way she doesn't wake Ricky up.
Alright.
It does calm her to see someone this peaceful.
As you ease into the bed, in her sleep, she rolls over and lays against you now.
Aww.
It gives Jubilee a slight smile for going to sleep.
After they leave, Hubert looks to you and goes, "You know I can stay in by myself, yes."
I know.
Very well.
I don't really feel like I'm ready for you to do that yet.
Of course.
I still feel nervous. But she shakes her head. There's time to think about that later. There is one more person I need to check on.
Who might that be?
Right here. And she'll go and knock on Squib's door.
Squib opens and looks to you and goes, "Yeah?
How are you?
Fine. Now,
No issues?
none that Maximus didn't beat out of me."
Oh, so he removed any illusions that you were going under.
By hitting me, yes.
That must have hurt.
Yes, it did.
I'm surprised he didn't knock you unconscious.
It's very
He did a
hard.
couple times.
It's very hard to knock me out now.
Well then. Well, I will leave you to it then.
Okay.
Unless there's anything you want or anything.
No, I'm good.
Alright. What about Maximus?
What about him?
Anything that he wants?
He just didn't want me to jump in the water.
She'll then slip on the goggles and look to Maximus.
You see Maximus sitting in this bed as if it was a chair, just kind of lounging, and you know that he's basically a ghost, so he's doing this more for his amusement than he is for his benefit. As he looks over to you, mostly curious.
You all good, Maximus?
He gives you a thumbs up.
He'll not. Alright. I'll leave you and Squibby then. She then shuts the door. I wonder if it'd be safe to go up deck.
There's no way of knowing.
I guess there's only one way to find out. Push comes to shove, I'll just teleport us back down.
Very well.
Up deck we go.
Roll a wisdom save.
What?
Roll a wisdom save.
God damn it. Fuck.
Flash.
Phenomena. I have to get everything ready because you did something stupid.
Oh fuck, something's up here. What the fuck is this?
As you come above deck, you no longer see any of the floating bodies in the water. And you look across deck, and you do see a figure standing at the front of the boat, looking towards the front, very quietly, with his hands behind his back, and his back facing you.
Hubert,
Yes, my lady.
do you see that man?
See you.
I'm seeing someone standing there, and she'll point over.
I do not see anybody.
I might be under something again then. Something feels wrong. Maybe we should go back down.
Follow your lead.
Yeah, okay, the smart thing would be to not do that, but I am not to do that, as in to go back down, but I'm very curious about who this dude is. But I feel if I go and interact with him, I'm basically dead. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. If it's even, I'm gonna interact. If it's odd, I'm going back down. Alright, I'm going back down.
Just see that, like, nope, I've had enough adventure for one day.
If I may point something out to you,
Yes.
you rolled a critical fail on your wisdom save.
So
Yeah,
am
like-
I going to him anyway, or what? Do I
Roll
feel
with
compelled?
Roll with disadvantage.
Roll what?
Roll another d4, and if it's even, you have to go with it.
Okay. Oh boy.
I've never seen a D4 rolled with disadvantage.
Me neither,
You have now.
but here we are.
Welcome to me as the DM, where crit failures give you all sorts of things you'll never see.
Where I
Welcome
crit,
to D&D, where the...
I crit succeeded, and I wish I hadn't.
Where the points are
Alright,
made up and never met.
Ada will slip on her goggles, but we'll start.
Everything's made up. Everything's made up and the crits don't matter.
Ada will slip on her goggles and head over, but we'll stop over here.
I will slip on my goggles that let me see the invisible, the creature that's clearly visible.
Hey man, it helped me see things with the other guy, okay?
As you approach, you hear a very familiar voice. Go. We will be there by nightfall, my lady. And the man turns around as you recognize a general from your past army, Rorschach, as he approaches and kneels down to you.
Adol stares down at him and very slowly frowns.
We will be there by nightfall. And their streets will run red with their blood. They will never know you were there until it is too late.
I see. Then,
As you say this, from your mouth, without you even realizing it, you say, and burn buildings with nothing but ash. Of course, I wouldn't have it any other way. And then it ends.
Keyboard noises? Question mark?
Ale stares down at where Rorschach was before looking to Hubert.
I suppose I can burn the boat, but that would not be very intelligent.
You heard me say that.
Of course. You spoke out loud.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Is something the matter, my lady?
I saw Rorschach.
Hubert just watches you with a blank face for a long while before saying, "That is a surprise."
Why?
Well, you have not spoken of him in quite a while.
I didn't want to remember him, and I'm assuming the illusions of those creatures is still addling my mind because he was right in front of me.
I see.
Judging on the illusion, I was revisiting a memory of when we were going about my old business.
I see.
In the water, I saw my sister.
Your sister.
Yes,
I was unaware you had a sister.
I don't remember her. I can't even remember her name right now, but I remember her face. We used to be close.
That makes me feel flawless. Oh, unfortunate.
Yes. I don't know what happened, but something stopped me from remembering her until now. She said she was going off to stop someone. And that's all I can remember. It was linked to the memory that Janko was almost able to unlock for me, but the illusion was able to pull that memory back.
I see.
But that's all I remember of it. I don't remember anything else.
I'm sure it will come to you in time, my lady. Are you well?
I'll go over and just rest her head against Hubert's shoulder. No.
I am sorry to hear that, my lady.
It's fine. After a few minutes, she'll just stand back up straight. I wanted some fresh air, but let's go back down before I start seeing things again.
He nods to this before motioning you to lead the way.
Down we go.
Shit. Hold on, I'm having some issues. Okay. We're now back below deck.
Alright. I'll start heading to a room, but stop. And look over to Tauntaun.
Eyeball.
The person I was talking to was a ghost.
Oh, well, and like that, all of my interest is gone.
Alright. And she just heads on.
I take that from him, my lady.
Ah!
After I went through the efforts of persuading a ghost not to eat it, I think it would be deserving if I got a thank you for my efforts. And she looks at Tauntaun. I mean, I could always have the ghost, completely eat the meal and just eat the eye as well. Unless...
Just say thank you, Tauntaun.
Thank you for getting your imaginary friend to not eyeball.
Why did that sound sarcastic?
Not entirely sarcastic, I just don't believe you on the ghost thing.
Adel will take off her goggles and just hand them over. Take a look for yourself.
Tauntaun will put them on.
You do, in fact, see a ghost hovering near Hubert right now.
Hubert, did you know you got a black thing hovering near you?
Lady Adelsate. Lady Adelsate has told me about it.
Looks weird.
Alright. Adel will motion for Tauntaun to return the goggles.
Tauntaun's gonna look at his hand real quick in the goggles and just see what he sees.
You see your hand.
The Tauntaun hand or the Tauntaun hand?
Your fake hand.
Okay.
They're,
He'll
they're,
get the
go-
goggles back.
they're goggles of see invisible, not true sight.
Tauntaun felt it necessary to double check.
I was offered something in regards to true sight. I declined. I don't know whether or not that is your true form that you're letting us see. But whether or not it is, I'm not going to pry into it unless you decide to show me yourself.
Tauntaun's just gonna shut his eyes and give her a smile and simply say, if you do end up getting true sight, I will have to kill you.
You will try.
And you will
will
fail. Nice one, Hubert. High five!
Hubert looks to you before slowly offering you his hand as you ordered him to.
Wait, that was out of character. That'd be weird.
Freeze frame high five.
I will not question this, but okay.
Alright. But for real. What, Tauntaun? It's your true face is yours to decide to show. I will not be prying into it.
Tauntaun's just going to stand up, holding what I assume is a watermelon-sized eyeball?
About the size of your head.
So about the size of the water... Wait. The fake head or the real head?
Fake head. It's the
Okay.
size of a normal human head.
Okay. With all the consistency of an empty grape.
Alright. I'll then just head in.
Let's enter room. I could go bunk with Squib.
You could go bunk this with.
I'm gonna go bunk with Squib.
Okay. Do you knock or do you just enter?
Enter.
Okay.
Oh, bitches!
As you enter, you just see Squib laying on his bed, and he sits upright really quick and looks at you, mostly confused.
Yeah.
Hi?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Well, I mean, I did sleep in here last time.
Did you? Sorry.
So the giant blankets I slept in are...
Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude on your room. He says, and he gets up.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I have a cocoon.
I can go to a different room.
I said it's fine.
okay. He'll settle back down.
Tauntaun is then going to try and figure out somewhere safe to put the highball.
Right.
Is there a bowl?
Sure.
Tauntaun just going to carefully put it in the bowl. Barnaby, could you please keep this eyeball safe for me? I don't want it to break.
Roll persuasion.
Hope I can keep her safe, man. Or woman. Barnaby a woman.
Barnaby isn't a Barnaby.
Barnaby's a Barnaby. I got an 8.
It seems like Barnaby was listening to you. And
Thank you in advance, Barnaby.
Barnaby didn't say no, so at least there's that.
There is that. Then again, he never says anything. Tauntaun is then going to cocoon and check on Necrotick. Is it still alive?
No, you have not fed it in days.
Oh, shame. Oh, this thing's useless.
Alright,
I'll have to find a new one.
so do you all settle down for the night?
Yeah.
Do I still have the materials needed to make a scroll?
Possibly.
Okie dokie.
Boy,
Let's see. I'm going.
I think, if I may, you do not really do this quiet.
Oh.
You will
So-
risk. You will risk keeping Jubilee up at night if you do this.
That's true. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll just do it tomorrow then.
Why do I get the feeling that Jubilee should have said phrasing?
Because she's not you.
Tauntaun, you wake up and you feel a very bony finger against your forehead.
Since when do you make yourself?
Hello,
Since when do you make yourself?
I am Patterson.
I know you're Patterson, but when do you make yourself? This has never happened before. Are you further evolving?
I am Patterson.
I don't know enough about necromancy to know if how this works. I really wish I had that lich. Not the asshole lich, the funny one.
Son of a lich.
No, the funny one. Not the son, the funny one.
I am Patterson.
Yes, you are. Here I was hoping to show Squib how I give birth to a skeleton. Apparently I can do that asleep. Is Squib awake?
No.
Okay. Tauntaun's going to be real quick. Just become Tauntaun, uncocoon, and then just... Is there food on the table? In between
No.
the...
Now the food is set out in the common area.
Damn, I was gonna throw a grape at him. What do I have to do to talk to him the whole...
Do what?
Trying to find out what I have to toss at him that won't hurt him. Not that I probably could hurt him. I usually roll 0 on my strength. Little vial of slime? Or, well, technically a villain? I don't even know where we got this slime. Can I just take some of this, whatever this was? I need to have a note on where I found it. Can I just take some of my small vial of slime and just flick it at Squib to wake him up?
Work. He grumbles in annoyance before opening his eyes and goes, "Huh?
I slimed you.
that mean?
Means I slimed you.
I like that.
Anyways, time to wake up.
Okay. Fine.
Morning?
Haven't you ever heard of sleeping in?
I have. Today was not one of those days. If I'm going to be awake, everyone else is going to be.
Go to sleep.
No.
Why?
I'm not the type that can wake up and just go back to sleep.
Have you tried?
When I was younger, it didn't work well.
Have you tried harder?
No. I don't do effort. Unless I'm fucking someone, at which point I'll do effort. But any other time, no.
Hubert will Squib will eventually sit up, rub his eyes before getting out of bed.
You want to have a morning round?
Huh?
A morning round. I think Maximus knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Maximus?
You don't see Maximus, but you see Squib's face just kind of turn bright red.
I can become anything you want.
Roll persuasion.
Do I have advantage because I can become anything he wants?
I don't think you're going to need it. He agrees.
Mother of God.
Awesome! Alright, Squib, what do you want?
Those kind of details I am not saying out loud.
You
Jubilee-
can send them to my DMs! I'm not going to judge you!
Jubilee and Edelsarde, you guys wake up now.
Excuse me.
Okay. Alright.
I'll wake up and look around, see.
Although, one thing, can I send Patterson out of the room beforehand?
Sure, I'll say you were smart enough to do that.
I think Squid has enough performance issues involving other people watching.
This is NSFP, not safe for Patterson.
Alright, so what do you do?
And then I'll wake up and see if anyone's up around and try and see if Riki is still sleeping.
You see Riki is sitting on the bed, currently munching on a sweet roll.
Aww,
Jubilee will just stretch and sit up. Morning.
Oh,
Enjoying yourself there, Riki?
she nods.
Hope you slept well last night, because I actually slept well too.
She blinks to this.
Jubilee will just get up and try to find her hype man thing.
You see it currently standing on Hubert's book, with Hubert watching it with mild annoyance.
Sorry, Hubert.
I was reading that. I know.
Well, she'll just reach over and carefully pick up the hype man off his book.
Your day will be great and beautiful and lovely. And Hubert will get a D8 inspiration for the day.
What?
The hype man will hype up the first person that it sees in the room, which happened to be Hubert, because Hubert was awake when it woke up.
Oh boy.
Oops.
Oops.
Good to know. Again, Hubert, I'm sorry.
That was rather odd.
Yeah, it's a little trinket I picked up, and I don't know, it helped me perform a little better during the day and certain actions.
Jubilee,
No. Yes?
I will kindly ask that you watch what you say.
You know the thing I do that sometimes makes it easier for you to hit things?
That is the exact opposite of watching what you say.
When you're attacking monsters.
Hubert will then go back to reading it.
I was keeping.
Roll perception. He has a bit of a smirk from having teased you successfully.
Well, in any case, I think you gained that benefit today.
I suppose I did.
Jubilee will look over see if Fatal Sardane's awake yet.
Nope.
She should be awake at this point. But it is entirely up to Phenom if she is or isn't.
Nope. Still kind of asleep.
Well, I'll get out of your guys' hair then. But thank you for letting me stay here for the night. And she'll make her way out to a table to get some food.
No, she won't. She sticks to us to Adelsarday and awake. Thorgrim, you wake up now.
Thorgrim intentionally stays in bed for an extra few minutes. Very slowly gets up out of bed. And then grabs his hammer. Doesn't even hoist it over his shoulder. He's kind of just holding it. Pats the wall and says, "Morning, Barnaby."
As you say this, you hear a tink, 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 tink against the window.
I'll look out the window.
You see a crow currently looking through the glass. Seems to be looking at you before it raises its beak and clinks against the glass again.
Somebody's got mail.
Does it have anything in its beak or something? Or,
No.
can I insight bird?
Sure. You can try to insight bird.
I'm trying to figure out why bird at door.
Window.
Not at door. It's
Why
at
bird at window? Tell me.
All you can tell is bird is at window, clinking against window. It may want.
obviously not there.
I'll open window and let bird in.
It flaps its way in before walking along, and it caws a bit as it seems to be exploring the room before it moves to the door and tap, 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 tap.
I'll close the window and then I'll let the bird out.
As you close the window, it flutters back to it. Tink, tink, tink.
I'm gonna open the window again.
Okay. Now that both the window and the door is open, it flutters out the door, snatches whatever Jubilee was eating, and then immediately flies out.
Couldn't even taken up one of the other ones and just took mine?
I'm gonna close the window.
Oh, a group of crows, and now they are out for vengeance.
Close the window. I'm gonna leave the room. I'm gonna close the door. I'm just gonna trudge.
Morning.
Bird.
Just push some coffee to him.
Sit. Thorgrim, his beard's all disheveled, his eyes are baggy, and he does not look like he's like well.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What'd you say?
Baggy eyes, shaggy beard, doesn't look like he slept well.
Ah, okay.
Bad night.
I'll just start fixing his hair with this.
As you two have your conversation, you just suddenly hear, "Hello!" as you look over and Patterson's waving two arms at you both.
Hello, Patterson.
Hello.
Hello, Patterson.
I am Patterson.
Is he speaking a little bit differently?
I don't know. Patterson, how's your day going?
Hello.
At least cheery, at least.
He like he learned something again. Actually, well, for one thing, he actually acknowledged us. I'll wave again.
He waves back.
Harrison, did you learn anything new?
Yeah.
No, that's an old one.
Thorgrim just does like the face palm.
You will then all hear the clattering of bones as Patterson will use all 4 hands to mimic him.
Seems like he really likes copying you.
I mean,
Well,
I guess I am the dad of the group, so I guess.
Maybe you should be the one teaching him instead of Tauntaun. I know, you're uncomfortable around undead. Don't take it too seriously.
I
He's
know.
it's like a giant child, honestly. It's
Yeah.
very endearing.
It's. My thoughts about Patterson are complicated. And you pretty much nailed both of those things on the head. I don't want to go anywhere near him. He's undead, and undead are terrifying. But on the other hand, I do actually want to teach him stuff. Because like you said, he's like a giant child. I'm a dad, that's second nature.
It's very conflicting for you, I see.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
On the one hand, baby. On the other hand,
Yeah, basically. On one hand, baby. On the other hand, Wilhelm scream.
Well, maybe you can teach from a distance. At this point, I'm just trying to find something light to talk about after the day we had yesterday.
Just like leans back in his chair.
Yeah. It was kind of a scary time for me, too.
Yeah, I'm sure we've all saw things that we wouldn't want to ever see.
That's the
again.
scary thing for me. I didn't see anything.
Didn't?
No. And like I told Adel Sarday, I was afraid what would happen if I did see something.
Oh, trust me. You don't. And he just trails off.
The thing is, I don't really have any good, memories of many people like you do. Traveled around a lot, so didn't really, stay long enough in one place to get too attached until this group, except for my father.
I think in this particular instance, that's actually a good thing. You don't want to be attached to anything in this area.
The way Adel Sarday gave me a look when that Iron Crown appeared, I don't know if that's a good thing.
speaking of Adel Sarday, she does need to get up at some point.
Yeah, she'll finally get up. She was just sleeping in for once.
Hello, my lady.
Hello.
Adel slowly sits up and rubs her face. What time is it?
I am unset.
Jubilee, did you sleep? And she'll look over. Where'd she go?
She went to get breakfast.
She woke up before I did?
She did.
I must have overslept.
Slept in.
She just shakes her head a little. Alright, let's go get some food as well then.
He nods before shutting his book.
Which book is that?
Well,
It doesn't matter.
I'm still curious.
And I told you it doesn't matter.
Well, if I ordered you to tell me,
I can't tell you it doesn't have a title.
what kind of book doesn't have a title?
Well,
what he's writing.
Can I see it?
Hubert will show you the front cover, which has no words, before putting it away.
I wanted to see inside of it, you smartass.
Totally a porn book.
You didn't ask to see inside of it, now did you?
Can I see inside of it?
No.
Ugh, fine.
I didn't even know Hubert knew that word.
What do you mean? He tells Tauntaun no all the time.
Well, that's Tauntaun. Well, Ada will get up, freshen herself, do a couple stretches, and look to Ricky. Hey,
You see she has crumbs on her face.
What were you eating?
Sweet roll.
Where did you get some from?
Here.
Oh, I didn't see that they had any. Interesting. Glad that you had some. Anyway, let's go get some breakfast. Out she goes.
The moment Aelsard opens the door, Jubilees says to Thorgrim, on a lighter note, can I braid your beard?
In addition to this, you see Patterson look to you, and instead of saying hi like he usually does, in a very Thorgrim-esque voice, he goes, as he mimics Thorgrim's groan.
Ale just stops and then goes, like, right in front of Patterson and folds her arms behind her as she looks him over.
Hello.
She peers a little closer.
I'm highly expecting Patterson to just go.
Patterson will, as you peer a little closer, you lean in slightly, and Patterson will lean back in very close, pressing his forehead against yours as he stares it back into your eyes.
Well, now he's learning something from Aelsard Day.
There is
Well,
something.
you know what they say, it takes a village to raise a child.
There is something different about you, Patterson.
I am Patterson.
That's terrifying.
Oh my god.
I don't like the fact that he can apparently whisper.
How does a skeleton whisper?
Ale
I mean, we've seen him talk. Whispering shouldn't be that much harder.
actually leans back slightly. And she thinks for a bit.
Patterson will lean back as well.
Patterson,
Patterson.
who taught you how to whisper?
Hello.
She looks Patterson up and down slowly. Now that Tauntaun isn't here, because I will never hear the end of it if I say it, there is something very interesting about you, Patterson. You're capable of learning.
Oh, we learned a new word.
Does he say it in Edelsarday's voice?
No.
Damn it!
Within the tone.
Case in point. Undead are not supposed to be able to learn, not unless they're created by an incredibly powerful necromancer.
I mean, vampires can technically learn, even though they're undead.
Usually, they are much more powerful compared to a usual undead.
Not only
Oh,
that,
but they still are undead.
not only that, but vampires create vampires.
What about liches?
Liches are originally alive, and all they do is take on an undead form.
Hold on a moment. It wasn't the dagger that created you. I remember now. Tauntaun said that he bought you from someone.
He bought the dead body. Somewhere.
He bought the body, but used the dagger to animate it.
Ah.
Yeah.
But then,
So it was the dagger, but
that
there
still
definitely
raises
is,
some
like, a
questions.
magic body.
Who did Patterson used to be?
That's a good question. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna do a medicine check and see what kind of bones are these to begin with, or at least the skull, because that's what Patterson always had.
It's not what he's always had. Did you forget that he once tried to put a tiefling head on him and he moved the horns?
So it's an orc head?
Yes.
Can I determine the age with a medicine check?
No.
Damn. I'm just like wondering, like, do we actually have an orc child here?
Oh, no.
It's the size of a full-grown adult!
It is the size of a
Orc.
Orc children are still children.
I don't know, I thought maybe we had a giant child.
No, it's definitely an orc.
Yeah, no, I want an orc body. I specifically got a skeleton for some fucking reason.
Julie will get up and say, like, hey, Patterson, you want to learn how to dance?
Hello.
Take that as yes.
The guys
Come
over
over
here having fun with Patterson, me having fun with Squid.
I'll start trying to do some dance moves and see if he can mimic them.
He's staring at you blankly. He doesn't seem to comprehend yet.
No, not quite. Can you try? Then I'll just like do it slower, so like each step slowly.
Imagine just falling and broke out tap dancing.
Patterson will just slowly reach forward and just start trying to poke your knees as you dance.
No, Patterson. Use your leg. You can do the same thing I do.
Patterson will then reach down, pull off his leg, and hold it out to you.
No, Patterson, no. Jubilee's like, okay, how do I put this back on?
No.
Patterson, can you put your leg back on?
Patterson will then pull the other one off, falling to the ground before putting his left leg where his right leg should be, but giving you a thumbs up.
Oh dear. Okay. Jubilee's gonna quickly try to figure out how to put Patterson back together.
Roll medicine.
This is going horribly wrong.
Yeah, you managed to do it with very little issue.
I'm leaving Jubilee to
Feels
that.
a little backwards. Let me try it this way.
I'm leaving Jubilee to that and getting some breakfast. Reluctantly eating
Nothing
fish.
can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
Wait, hold on. Is there pastries?
There are pastries.
She'll have those instead.
My lady, you know you cannot survive on a diet of sweets.
I
Eat some
wish.
cheese. Eat some cheese and some bread.
Hold on. Out of character. Is bread not a pastry?
I mean, pastries are made of bread, but bread itself is not a pastry.
No,
Oh.
it is not. Bread is not a pastry.
When I was thinking pastry, I thought, bread. But okay. Cheese and bread works. Cheese sandwich.
Thorgrim is going to basically make a fish and cheese sandwich. Just chew on it.
That honestly sounds disgusting.
You're wrong.
Like,
Fish and cheese is a
tuna
big...
fish and cheese sandwich, I can understand, but I'm picturing Thorgrim just throwing on a whole ass fish,
As long as it's cooked.
slapping
it's
a
good.
slice of cheese on it, and putting it on a bun.
I mean, if it's cooked.
Knowing Thorgrim, that's still in the realm of possibility.
Like Matt
Raw
said.
one.
Like Matt said, as long as it's cooked.
Everyone, except Tauntaun, roll a perception check.
Oh, for the love of God, what is it this time? Is it fucking God breaking through the ceiling?
I don't see any bodies in the water, the ground, the air, anywhere.
Did the dragon turtle follow us?
Oh no.
Well,
Well, I suppose if that's the case,
I think
we
it's
all
just the
die.
captain getting out.
Oh yeah, Hubert needs to roll as well.
The dragon turtle drops from the ceiling. Hello!
Hello, I am Patterson.
Sup, motherfuckers?
Fight me!
Huge splash. It was super effective.
Oh yeah, I learned this watching wrestling.
Oh god, it's Randy Savage Dragons all over again.
Oh no!
Yeah!
Oh yeah!
Alright,
The only thing I know of wrestling is just the fucking brother thing.
Brother.
I don't remember his name. I know he had a
Hulk
mustache.
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
alright, so, all of you as you're eating, begin hearing the sound of a rocking chair up on the top deck.
Ado looks up.
And it just sounds like someone rocking back and forth very slowly going,
Okay, Hubert, you and I should go check it out in case it's another mental situation.
I'm coming too.
and we get Tauntaun.
Go ahead.
Actually, I think it should just be me and Hubert as we have defenses for this.
Maybe so, but if the defenses get dealt
If it's
with.
safe, I'll come back down and get you.
Thorgrim.
I want you anyway.
I want to come. I want to come to protect all of you.
Anton, around this time, you're done with Squib.
You're done with him.
Oh, that was nice. That's the right boost I needed to start the day.
Thanks.
You're pretty good at this.
I can't feel my legs.
You want me to carry you?
No, I just want to lay down for a minute.
You're gonna get carried. You need food.
But
I am going to do the full Shrek kick door open while I'm carrying him.
Body.
okay.
Sup, fuckwits?
Hello,
Hi, Patterson.
fuckwit.
Yeah.
He's learning quicker, by the way.
Stop teaching him swear words.
He put himself together.
He what?
Yeah, no, I didn't put him together. He woke me up.
Hey, Patterson, show Tauntaun your new trick that you did with me.
Patterson will reach down and pull off his right leg.
Okay, now the other one.
Patterson will just look to you, mostly confused.
Go on.
Hello.
Alright, put it back.
Tauntaun, yeah, he puts it back. Tauntaun, as you come out, you begin hearing the rocking chair as well.
Alright, who brought the elderly?
I thought I was the only old man on the ship.
I thought
You're
you.
not old enough for me to not want to fuck you. That sound is too old for me to want to fuck them.
I'm
Get
surprised.
the fuck off. Get the fuck away from me.
I'm surprised you have a limit, and I thought you weren't that old anymore, Thorgrim. But that aside,
Yeah, you're young again, my dude.
That young.
You're young enough.
I think we should probably all go up together.
I agree.
Alright, come on, Squib. Taking food to go.
No.
Leave,
Stay
leave Squid
within
be.
Hubert's aura.
Oh,
Yeah, we all gotta
that
stay.
hurt.
What the fuck did you do?
I was laughing too hard at the line you said.
What line?
Who brought the elderly?
Who brought the elderly, and you're still young enough for me to want to fuck you?
I was laughing a lot at those lines.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like I said, I was crying. Oh,
You just came in with what fucking sounded like a moan to me, and I was like, what the fuck?
that was me just trying to gasp for air from laughing so hard. Okay, I'm good. Good.
So do you guys go above deck?
Yes.
One does, we all do.
Okay, Squib and Riki do not join you because they want to eat.
Aw, but I want to bridal carry them on.
Leave the little ones to eat.
What if they
What the
fuck?
fuck?
And as you all come up, you see an elderly lady with a crow sitting on her shoulder as she rocks back and forth in a rocking chair.
Nope, that's definitely not a fuckable age right there.
Is that the same crow I let in my window?
Yes.
That stole my food.
Yes.
Jubilee turns around and just starts heading back out. Nope.
Ada will just grasp Jubilee by her arm to stop her before looking to the old lady. Hello?
Children. It's been so long since I've seen visitors.
You live here?
Oh, yes. I live in a bunch of places.
But the Henderson said that there's only a crew of 2 people on this ship.
Oh, I don't live on the ship, dearie.
I think she more or less lives in this particular point of space. And time?
What?
Might not be time.
No, that can't be right. Right?
Oh, I
She
know.
is old, she has a crow, and she suddenly appeared here. That is a witch.
I am a hag, thank you.
Potato
Yeah,
tomato.
got it.
What's the difference?
Ooh, You're born a hag, you learn to become a witch.
Ah,
That's not saying you aren't still a witch.
Not all witches are hags, not all hags, but all hags are witches, right?
Maybe.
But anyways, this is a potato-tomato situation.
We haven't had visitors in so long. Children, come children, I'll give you crumpets.
okay, I'm rolling insights on that.
Insight check.
This lady is sus.
Quick, I think she vented.
Fortunately, my meter's working fine.
One question before I come over for a crumpet. What is your name?
Name is Granny Bittergiggles.
Oh, no, I know names. Crumpet.
Taunt.
Tauntaun didn't even question it.
Well, she gave her name. She's no longer a stranger.
Alright, so she holds up a plate of what look to be perfectly cooked tea cakes. And
Tauntaun is going to take one.
Okay.
These aren't poisoned, right?
No, it's not. Why would I poison such a
young, sweet little boy, she says as she pinches your cheek the way grandmas do.
I like this lady.
Anyway, Jubilee and Thorgrim, you can tell that she just wants to give you guys a cookie.
I'm gonna look at Jubilee
Okay.
with an eyebrow raise.
Yeah, no, as strange as it is, it checks out. Jubilee will also take a cookie.
She will give everybody who comes for a cookie.
Adel will go over.
Adel could not resist the sweets.
No, she can't.
I will nibble the cookie.
Okay, she looks to you, Adel Sarday, and she goes,
You don't like eggs in your food, right, dearie?
I like eggs, I just dislike meat. Wait,
Oh, then these
hold on.
cookies are perfect for you.
How do you know that?
I can smell it on you, dear.
Like I said, it's a potato-tomato situation.
Right. She'll take it?
alright, so do you all eat the cookies?
It'll will split hers in half.
Legitimately, before everyone started walking up, I did say nom.
Okay.
Edel's gonna split hers in half and give Hubert one half.
You know he can have a cookie too, dear.
He's not going to ask for one.
Then just take one and give it to him.
Jubilee was just kind of like, she has a point.
I have plenty of cookies for everyone. Look,
Can I try and give Patterson a cookie?
Yes.
Patterson, eat this.
Patterson will shove it into his face. He doesn't open his mouth to do it first.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Granny Bittergiggles, he's still learning.
oh, that's so cute.
Anyway, Adel Sarday, do you take a full cookie to give to Hubert or still only half?
I guess she'll ask Hubert which one he wants, a half or a full.
It does not matter.
Alright, and she'll give him a full.
Okay. So, for eating the cookie, you all get 10 temporary HP.
Nice.
Not often you come across a nice sea hag.
I'm not a sea hag, dearie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If I was a sea hag, I would be all wet and drippy, and I would smell of
Adel just
That's actually true.
immediately just glares at Tauntaun like, don't even think about it.
What? It's a potato-tomato situation.
I am actually
I'm allowed to
surprised.
ask
Yeah,
that.
restraint.
I don't make jokes about hags, dude. I have some amount of self-preservation.
If I'm allowed to ask, ma'am, you did say you were a hag, and I was wondering, because there are many types of hags, right? What kind are you? Where did you get it from?
That's not important. Just know I'm not a sea hag.
Yeah, sorry I assumed that. It's just, being on the sea.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
This cookie is really good.
Oh, it's an old secret
Out of character, what flavor is it?
It's a tea cake.
Ooh.
I've never had a tea cake before. What do those taste like?
Good.
Very descriptive.
It's kind of like a very light and fluffy sugar cookie.
Nice.
Basically, it's meant to complement the bitterness of the tea. So to complement, you make something very sweet.
Oh, that explains that.
Bingo.
Why do these remind me of home?
Because they're baked with love.
Again, I ask that.
That's a
Why do
strange-
these
that's-
remind me of home?
Wow.
I mean,
Ooh.
you know drow culture, man.
Ooh! Ouch!
Do you remember all of the days you spent with that boy there next to you? Did you not love those days, dearie, back at home?
Tauntaun's going to turn and give an eyebrow wiggle. Oh? Edel Sarday was the girl next door?
Adel's
Really?
not paying any.
Presumably joins Tauntaun.
El?
Lagging.
Elle's not paying any attention. She's actually kind of staring into space for a bit and slowly chewing.
She was definitely the girl next door type.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
It was a lot simpler back then.
That's why it reminds you. Not because these cookies were made with love. But there are days that you loved back then.
Thorgrim is.
And why don't I remember anything other than a lot of fucking hangovers?
Because, dearie, you hit your head too hard.
What do you mean I hit my head too hard?
You have amnesia usually cheek, she says, she once again pinching your cheek.
That explains a lot.
Thorgrim is going to move
Leans against the mast.
here. Thorgrim's going to move over here, looking out into the ocean and finishing the rest of his cookie, but is turned away from the group so they don't see him crying again.
Jubilee just kind of staring off as she leans against the mast, thinking about the good times with her father after leaving her mother and learning her love of dance.
Well, I guess I ain't seen that crying shit.
We're all reminiscing in a way.
All of you are reminiscing. Tauntaun's just over here like, man, what else comes left out?
You remember creating Patterson for the first time and the very happy face Patterson had.
What do you mean? Patterson's always got to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Still, it's a good memory for you.
You're remembering all of the good times you had with Patterson and your 3 retainers.
So many parties, so many women, a lot of orgy. God, that was a lot of orgy.
Tauntaun, that's inappropriate.
What do you mean? It's Granny. She knows these things.
You do know those things. You should really use protection.
Granny.
I know. Which actually, that reminds me, Squib's fucking great in bed.
He is, isn't he?
Fucking amazing. Granted, I don't know how much of that was Maximus giving for you. Although I am personally...
You gotta teach him gently.
No, I did
No,
not.
I don't think you do gently.
Nope.
It must ask children, would you like to hear a story?
About what?
We get pillows to sit on first?
Oh, of course.
She says, and she opens a bag before reaching her hand in. And as she reaches her hand in, you hear the bag growl before she just pulls a cane out of the bag, hits the bag with it, puts the cane back in, and begins pulling out pillows.
Is he always this temperamental?
Oh, yes, he's just a grouchy little bag of devouring, aren't you?
What? Whoa, wait, hold on. You mean to tell me you have a portable guillotine?
No, it's a portable eating machine, dear.
Potato, tomato.
How many times are you gonna say that today, Tauntaun?
As many times as we have potato, tomato situation.
No, Well, here you are.
She says, passing out pillows to everybody.
Fontan's gonna hand one to Patterson.
Patterson will open his mouth and attempt to try and push it down into it.
Patterson, no. Patterson. Julie will put it down, put hers down, and sit on it.
Corns, why are you muffled?
Patterson like this.
Patterson, still with pillow in mouth, sees how you're doing it before just slowly laying on the deck with his face in the pillow.
You know what? Close enough.
Close enough.
I like how people said the same thing. At the same time. Close enough.
It's not the first time they've done that.
Well, he's progress.
Here you are, dear.
She says as she offers you a pillow, Thorgrim, and you recognize it as a very stiff and sturdy dwarven pillow.
Thorgrim, after wiping the tears away, so nobody saw that, Thorgrim is going to take the pillow and is going to just say, thank you.
No.
And then stare at the pillow and like, where did you get it?
You can feel the rocks in every lump.
I love rocks, and he sits down on it.
Instantly cheered him up.
Would you two like pillow?
Things are fucking comfy.
Okay.
I feel like I'm sitting on someone's lap. Great.
Feels like I'm sitting on velvet. It's amazing.
Relax.
She will give you, Adelsarde, a purple pillow.
One for Hubert as well, please.
He doesn't typically sit on pillows.
She says as she ruffles around in the bag of devouring.
Come on, Hubert. Sit on a pillow.
I can stand.
Sit on a pillow.
There's no amount of convincing from anyone here that's going to make him.
Please.
He just sighs to this before he is given just a plain white pillow, and he sits on it.
Ooh, very pure.
Now,
Elle's gonna look over the pillow. Like the purple pillow and
It is a purple pillow, and it looks like the top layer of it is made out of pure spider silk.
Nice.
this. And her stoicism cracks. I had one like this when I was a child.
it's a very comfy pillow, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Thorgrim is kind of doing that, like when you're sitting on a couch and you're trying to find that groove, and Thorgrim's kind of just like leaning and like wiggling his butt so that you can get just into the right comfy spot on the seat when he was given the pillow, and he's just angrily muttering in Dwarven.
Well, it'll take a seat on the pillow.
Is everyone comfy?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, very good. Can you all hear me very well?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Good.
She then reaches into her bag and pulls out a very large leather-bound tome before she goes,
Oh, hold on. Where's this?
and she turns away from you all before blowing out. You see a thick layer of dust get blown off the front of it before she settles back in her rocking chair and goes,
All right, let's see.
she opens the book and turns a few pages and goes,
I have the perfect tale. It is a bit of a sad tale, however. You've got his mind as a little bit of a sad story.
I mean, I don't mind. Tragedies are usually some of the best written works. Like Oedipus.
Our tale begins with the last band of rebels hunkering away in a cave. A tyrant had come to their land and began pillaging, burning, and killing all of their friends. They were backed into a corner, and they decided that this would be their last stand. And if they could take out the dreaded woman, then all would be good. Thus, a singular dragonborn, a kobold, 2 half-elf, and a human champion are all that stood in the way of the rebel's hope and their crushing defeat. And as she continues talking, you all suddenly feel very tired. Your eyes begin drooping, and each of you instinctively lay down with your head on the pillow, and you close your eyes, drifting to sleep.
Over in Pop's stomach
Crap,
right
I'm
now.
not, Coon.
All right.
Oh boy.
I need you all to roll a d4 real quick.
1d4.
Dose.
Oh my god.
Dang it.
All right.
Wow.
So, Adelsarday, roll the d4 again, and we'll. Or actually, all of you need to roll your d4s again.
Yeah, we both.
Try again.
Bruh, man.
One try that time.
Hold on. That's not. You don't have to re-roll because that actually Tauntaun. Yeah. Tauntaun and Adelsarday have to re-roll again. You guys need to stop tying.
Can't help it.
Roll the number 4.
All right. So the order is Thorgrim, Jubilee, Tauntaun, and Adelsarday. Thorgrim,
Yes.
roll me a d6.
1d6. 2.
All right. You will be taking the role of the Dragonborn. Who you learn as you are going into his, as your eyes open up, you learn that he can manage to channel his anger into very good ways. You are going to be a 3rd level barbarian next week, and I will send you the stats of this character then.
Okay, so basically the same thing that I've been doing this whole time.
Except weaker.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, as funny as it is, you had the chance of being a level 5 fighter. Okay, let's see. Jubilee. No. Yes, Jubilee, it's your turn to roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't spoil the rest of them. It's fixed.
You need to re-roll. Now, actually, you get to pick. Sorry, you get to pick out of the other 4 who you want to play.
Well, now you can mention who they are.
Nope. You didn't want me to.
I didn't want to be spoiled in case I just didn't want to be spoiled. That was...
Yeah, it's too late now. Now I just won't
Okay.
spoil it. You can't be him.
I'll pick. What?
You cannot be the Dragonborn.
This one's mine.
So I can't be number 2.
That's
I'll
still
pick
a human.
No, you just pick out of the pictures here. You get to just pick one. You don't have to pick a number.
Pictures? Wait, what?
The character.
Yeah, we're on that.
Oh,
Over
there they
here.
are. Sorry, I was on the bottom half of the thing. I didn't even know there were pictures. Whoa.
Pretty lady, kobold
You get
thing.
You get to pick between a human, 2 half-elves, or a kobold.
You know, I'll venture out of my comfort zone. I'll pick the kobold.
Alright. You are going to be... We'll get to what you are later. Because you are actually only a level 2 fighter.
Alright.
Alright, Tauntaun, your turn to roll.
Still a D6?
No, now we're down to D4s. Since there's only 3 left.
3.
Alright, Tauntaun. You go into... Oh wait, I have to give you guys control of your characters.
Yeah, that
You
would
got
be
the one out. You got the one I almost picked.
Alright, so Tauntaun, you're gonna be a 4th level cleric.
Aw,
Damn it.
Fuck no. Cleric?
I wanted that one.
Adelsar Day. Roll
Uh-huh.
a D2.
Okay.
Flip a coin.
I guess Mark's just getting fucked over.
When Mark joins in, I will give him another character. Or he will take the spot of Hubert.
Of Hubert?
Yes, because Hubert is also listening to the story, and he got whatever the leftovers were. Alright, Adelsar Day, you are going to be a 3rd level ranger, and you are the one with the dual weapons.
So none of us got the level 5 fighter.
Hey, can we switch?
Hubert is the level 5 fighter.
Yeah, that's good.
Which means if Jay is here next week, he will take Hubert's spot instead.
Scorp, wanna switch?
Well, what about Hubert? Where's Hubert? Oh.
If need be, I will make another character for him.
Nobody's letting me switch. I want to be the cleric.
No.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and maybe watch some more. Be seeing ya.